What is up, everybody? NC.
JC and.
We're here for Saturday Night Lame event, also with...
Truly.
And here we are. They're showing a bunch of fans having a good time outside the arena. They're all doing... What's that snapping shit in the background?
Sorry.
Okay. Oh, lighter. Okay, got you. All right, yeah, so we're here. They're just showing off John Cena doing his thing. Good for him, I guess. Oh, Johnny Gargano. What does Johnny Gargano and Shawn Michaels have anything to do with him? What is this?
They're the future.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Trish Stratus is backstage. That's cool. All right. Looking forward to seeing what they do there. Cool.
I swear to God, if they show Vince on camera, I'm going to mark the fuck out.
Kurt Angle. Okay. Got Kurt Angle in the house. That's cool. I don't. After not showing Shane on camera, I'd highly doubt they show Vince on camera. But you never know.
Mark Henry. We were just talking about him.
Yeah, the big Mark Henry. Yes.
Okay, I could see him being the cop in Die Hard.
We were just like thinking about who would we recast if Die Hard had like wrestlers in it. I was like, yeah, John Moxley has to play Bruce Willis. That's has to play John McClane for sure.
What about Cody Rhodes?
Cody Rhodes, I'd probably cast as one of like the backup fucking. He'd probably be the guy that gets shot up and has the Christmas sweater on that says, "I have a machine gun, ho ho ho."
Okay, I think, yeah, like one of like the backup henchmen, yeah. No, yeah. He doesn't deserve the rub. He doesn't deserve the fucking main event spot. No, Cody Rhodes deserves to be a backup henchman at most.
CM Punk as the main villain.
Eh.
I think he would do great, honestly, in that role. Okay, so
John McClane.
Who else did we have, truly?
Jericho
as, the asshole at the end who comes back and he's about to blast John McClane. And then, Winslow
Dean Ambrose
pulls the gun out on him and blasts his ass. Oh, yeah, Dean Ambrose, too. Playing,
okay, but what about Fat Ass Yosono as Die Hard, as John McClane?
I don't want it to be funny. I want it to be something that's kind of like the character. Because that's the thing, is like we could laugh, but Cassius is a terrible fucking actor. So I wouldn't want to, at least, that's the thing, is at least with Dean, he's funny and he's kind of a decent actor, so fuck it, you know?
I just want to laugh at Cassius Ohno getting stuck in the vent.
No, I don't. No, I don't want to see him act in a big role like that. That's the thing, is like we were talking about like shitty wrestlers we could have put in this. I'm like, dude, it's a Die Hard remake. You gotta have big actors. You know, big wrestlers. You can't have these fucking shit joke actors.
Fat Ass Yosono is a big wrestler,
that we laugh at and shit, you know. So, anyways, they got Kurt Angle showing his little ruthless aggression shit with John Cena and how it got started. So, there you go.
Something.
Of course, Triple H is there. I gotta get my shit in. If I'm not gonna put my big ugly face in the front of the promo, you're gonna hear it the whole time. Terrible.
Time.
Asshole.
Really is. All right, let me turn my volume up a little bit on my side here. There it is. Okay. All right. You know, so is the rumor true? Is Stephanie going to be on commentary?
That's what they were saying a little bit back, is that Stephanie was going to be on commentary, so we'll see what's up with that, man. So, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think if she's not going to be on commentary, she's probably going to be the one to, like, introduce it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Either way, Nose Man's going to be like, fucking bullshit. You're always going to get your shit in, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, it's just the way it's just the way he's about, you know. He's always got to have the last laugh. But you know what? Stephanie is the real ruler in that relationship, and so you know it's just what Stephanie wants. Stephanie gets.
Just wearing the pants.
Yeah. Yeah, Sol Ruca needs boobs. Like, good God.
Well, at
got
least
Bailey
Sol Ruca,
Gandolfini showing cleavage. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, well, she does her best, man. She's a butt girl. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I hear you. Did AJ shave his head? Like, what? Why does his hair look short? May have just been the hat.
Oh, you're talking about no? I couldn't see AJ Styles shaving those chick locks.
Yeah, no way.
That Revlon hair. I couldn't see that shit. No.
No way. Oh, Stephanie. Oh shit. Speak of the devil.
Yeah. Oh, you got like a 10-second advance on me. I still got boring ass Gunther walking to the arena.
I'll pause it.
Okay.
Wait, just tell me when you see Stephanie and I'll go ahead and play it.
Okay, still waiting. Finally, Stephanie with Joe Tessitore. I'm surprised Stephanie isn't in the Hall of Fame, after all she's done for the company. She's done more than Triple H has.
Well, they're putting her in. They're putting her in on the fucking Last Way Out.
Well, that makes sense, but she should be... Honestly, I would have put her in there back in, 2020, yeah.
Oh, for sure, yeah. No, I hear you. I mean, I'm going to say it right now, it's going to be unpopular with our fans, but...
What's that?
It's just how I feel. Honestly, Stephanie could not do a worse job than Triple H if she tried. Stephanie, if you put her in, I think it would be an improvement over Triple H. Now, will it be much of an improvement? No, I think you're going to get a lot of the same fucking, empowerment bullshit that you're getting under Triple H, but I think at least with Stephanie, it's going to be more creative. She's going to want to build stars, unlike Triple H, who doesn't want to build shit.
Well, she has shown that she's tried to build stars before. I mean, she's only gotten close to people who were, the next big thing. Not really with Brock, but she got close with Randy, got close with John. She knows what talent is, maybe in more than one way. I'm just saying, but no, Stephanie, she's a good judge of talent. And don't get me wrong, she went through that whole bullshit where she was having the women's creative meetings with Dana Warrior, and they were separating the creative team. I thought that was kind of stupid. And don't get me wrong, she is behind the women's evolution bullshit and having even the evolution show. At the same time, though, she at least gets what a marketable male talent should look like, and she knows what to go for. I mean, there's a reason why Vince trusted her so much. He doesn't trust Triple H. He trusted his daughter. That's where the fall happened.
Is it just so they're starting it out with Cody Rhodes. Okay, so they're not starting it out with the John Cena match.
Good, he's a fucking curtain jerker. He deserves to start off the show. So here we got Cody Rhodes starting out the show. Is it even a match, or is he just coming out to cut a fucking stupid promo and suck Cena's dick? What's going on here?
No, it's a match. He's got his belt on and his outfit. Yeah.
It's him versus Oba. That's right. So it's Oba Femi versus Cody Rhodes, I guess, for the WWE Championship. It might be a non-title. I have no idea how this is going down. But, so if I had to guess, I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre running. But who knows? Who knows? They could have Cody beat Oba clean just to piss off the fans. Who knows?
It could. So I had to go look this up because, I remembered Stephanie being a part of the creative team, but I didn't realize how heavily involved she was in the creative team. So... it says, Stephanie McMahon became the head writer of the company, replacing Chris Kresge back in November of 2000. Wow. So then she was promoted to senior vice president of creative writings in 2006. Was promoted to executive vice president of creative 2007. Wasn't she the head of creative at one point? No.
She subbed in for Vince when he wasn't there. She was basically the fill-in, always working with Bruce Pritchard and Paul Heyman. So, no, she's definitely had a lot of position on the team. And that's, that shows you that she has tenure, and at least Vince trusts her. But no, Triple H and his relationship with her fucked shit up. So, GT had a super chat. He was saying...
JT Prime says, there may be a new Berserk anime adaptation.
That's cool. I mean, if that's the case, as long as it's not cucked out, and it's cool, and it's violent, and it has a good storyline to it, yeah, we'd be down to check it out, That's the one thing that we noticed, though, that they were doing with everything that we love from back in the day, is they're trying to bring it back and just fuck it in the butt, and we don't want to see that, man.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's because they're not creative, and they're going off of these... a lot of what it is it's a lot of these big companies like Paramount and fucking Netflix and all these big companies that own all this IP. Because they own the IP, they can just recreate another one, recreate another Star Trek, recreate another Star Wars, and they end up fucking into the ass because they think that that's what the modern audience wants. No, the modern audience does not want fucking cucked out Star Wars movies. They want entertainment. They want a better version of what they saw in the past, and it's just not better. And I've noticed too, the story writing. If you want to go in the cucked out direction, at the very least, have good story writing. But you don't even see that because a lot of it just
they're not creative.
They're not. They're not creative, and a lot of what it is that when they were in college, they didn't have these really strict standards.
Well, they're the ones that are getting hired because they got the college degrees. Modern day college is nothing more than indoctrination centers. That's all it is. They're just indoctrinating people with these shit ideals that will just poison the well. That's what it's for. And it's just, it sucks to see all these fucking college hires, because you know how it is with WWE even. Gotta have a college degree to be a writer. So you gotta be a college degree to basically get your shit spit on. So, great. Robbie Hyde said, giant work. I have no faith in Triple H booking though. Not at all. I don't have any faith in anybody. And even if he were to put faith in, behind a giant, he could have done that already with a talent like, let's say, Braun Strowman. He never did anything with Braun Strowman. Let him go do a cooking show, or an eating show, competitive eating show, which actually isn't that bad. Truly and I watched a little bit of it. Guy's charismatic, so I'll give him that. But no, he went off to do that. And then look at the Ugandan giant. Let him go off to go do fucking Noah. What's up with that bullshit?
He just doesn't see any value in them. I think what he's trying to do is just bring back as much, star power as he can. But again, there's a limit to that. And there's a rate of diminishing returns when you keep doing that. So he's just fucking himself in the ass by doing that. So, yeah.
I'm surprised he hasn't teamed up Obafemi and Omos and just made them the Nigerian scammers at this point. At least it gives them a gimmick. Because, what it really is Obafemi's gimmick? It's just guy with tribal armbands who acts like he's in Black Panther. That's not a gimmick.
No, it's not a gimmick. I mean, he's got the look of a star, but there's not. He needs a mouthpiece bad. If anybody needs a manager in NXT, it's this guy.
Well, he's overhyped, and everybody's calling him better than Brock Lesnar. Not just the next Brock Lesnar, but better than Brock Lesnar. The delusion of these brain-dead refrigerator IQ fans needs to be studied. It's incredible. They get stupider each year, and their tastes get worse. It's incredible. So now they're having a face-off, and here we have the dirt sheets telling us that Obafemi is 6'6". I'm seeing a face-off right now. He's equal height with Cody Rhodes.
Right.
Fucking liars. And they're like, oh, well, his track and field record said he was 6'6". Oh, and the combine for PC says he's 6'4". No, he's not. Cody is not 6'4". Shut the fuck up.
No, Cody's maybe 6'2", 6'3"?
About that.
Yeah.
So Clark Herman was saying.
Clark Herman said, when I was listening to Slayer lately, I thought about this. That may surprise a lot of metalheads. Slayer cared about their albums doing well on vinyl in the 90s and 2000s. The vinyls did well in Europe in the 90s and 2000s.
And it's something that a lot of people don't understand. There's a different feeling to having vinyl. I used to have a nice little vinyl collection going, and there's just a different feeling, a different sound to it. It sounds almost like you're in the room, just there's a popping noise in the background. It's the best way I can describe authentic vinyl listening, if you got a good player and all. But nah, Slayer, all the good metal bands, and it doesn't matter, all forms of metal, hardcore even, put their shit on vinyl because they wanted that in the building sound is what I like to call it. It sounds like you're actually in the building, just there's a dissonance in the background. But no, I think that, without question, Slayer's top notch, so no doubt. What do you think, JC?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I completely agree. I think Slayer is top notch. I mean, they're an awesome band. They really are. And they've never really, faded away or gotten worse over time. They're just good no matter what the decade is. So I totally agree, man. I think Slayer's just freaking awesome. They are. So
and even just how they just went from thrash to really that just harder style, that harder metal.
Well, yeah, they've never sucked, and that's the thing is Metallica has sucked. They put out some shitty albums in the 90s. Slayer, no, they've always been good. So I think that Slayer's awesome. They're one of those few bands that they're always good.
Absolutely. So Oba at least is getting some shots in on Cody. It's only a matter of time before Cody turns the tables. I'm waiting for it. Oba's just slowly beating the shit out of him, stock, and Cody now is firing back with fake punches to the face that aren't even connecting. Oba with a good knee to the gut, at least. I'm just waiting for Cody to hit his shitty finisher twice in a row and get the win.
Yeah, because who's going to win. I mean, this match is if Cody wins this match, what does it do for Oba? If Cody loses this match, does it really help Oba out? Not really, because again, what we've pointed out is that it's the commitment from the booking team is what matters more than a fucking one-off win, yay yonder in the fucking past, so.
He could take the loss. He'll take the loss, and he'll deal with it, or else he'll go back to NXT.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is. So Maurice had a super chat, he was saying.
Maurice Johnson said, funny how Stephanie couldn't be bothered to be there for Triple H's retirement announcement at WrestleMania 38, but here she is for Cena tonight.
Yeah! Why do you think so? Why do you think so? Because for all the times that John Cena has been embarrassed, especially like at Survivor Series, which was just paramount, I'm so glad that this is like the way that they're going to end it. And hopefully it just gets to the point where just Stephanie goes out there and just the show ends with her making out with John Cena. And just a little side panel, a little like viewer box, almost like a side stream of just Triple H and fucking Gorilla just fuming. Just, that's how you end it.
I mean, if you want to go viral, like you want to go viral, you want to get the ratings up. I mean, hey, that certainly couldn't hurt,
That's what I'm saying, man. So
Yeah.
Dustin said, been watching. I'm sorry, go for it, Julie.
Dustin the Grim said, I've been watching JCW and it's been great so far. We agree. People like Cornette and his Simpkins suck it. They gripe about Russo, yet they overlook Cornette's garbage.
Well, and
Right.
that's what we've always tried to point out. In fact, I saw a thread, and it's a good thing we're not doing wrestling fans being idiots anymore because I would have ranted on it. But I saw this thread that said, pick the one that should lead the next big company. And it had Eric Bischoff, Jim Cornette, and Vince Russo. And, of course, it was a Cornette mark that said, how is this even a discussion with a laughy face emoji? It's just,
I agree.
What fucking promotion has Cornette ever ran successfully or brought the ratings up for?
None. He
There's
bankrupted
none.
his own company. Like, and he does that whole shit with like, is that true, Brian? Yeah, Jim, it is true. You bankrupted your own company in 1995. So
When- and
yeah,
you know
don't
what's
be
sad?
giving us that bullshit.
Well, you know what was sad too is the runner-up was Eric Bischoff. Eric Bischoff, the guy who fucking tanked WCW, the guy who fucking skipped town from AWA. They were putting him as the top fucking dude. He ruined a company in less than 5 years. At least Triple H kept that shithole NXT alive under WWE money. I mean, at the very least, I'll give him that. But no, it's like with Vince Russo, give the guy his credit. He brought up the ratings for WWE. He brought up the ratings for TNA. Even for WCW for a little bit. He's done his share.
No, he's done his share, and that's the thing is that, like with Bischoff, he's had two good ideas: NWO and Goldberg.
But even then, NWO wasn't his idea because he stole that from Japan because New Japan was doing the gimmick first. Even down to the Sting shit. They were doing that gimmick first. It wouldn't surprise me, too, if they had a guy who was, like, bald or whatever, like Masato Chato or whatever, fucking going on a win streak, and he was a fucking bald Japanese guy. He's like, oh, I got a guy like that over in Atlanta at the power plant. You never know. You never know.
You never know, but I mean, it's ridiculous when you look at their track records. Which of them brought more people to watch wrestling? Cornette? No. Bischoff? You can make an argument, but no. Russo? Yes.
Well, and here's the thing that people don't point out, too, is the shows under Vince Russo were vastly more entertaining than any Jim Cornette or Eric Bischoff show. Vastly. I mean, to the point, like, you could compare, like, shows like Sunday Night Heat, Velocity, SmackDown, Raw, all of them under Russo were, like, way more entertaining than WCW Saturday Night, WCW Thunder, WCW Nitro. Suck a dick if you got a problem. It's true.
Right. It's true though. I mean, you can say whatever you want. Again, I mean, look at JCW. People complaining about JCW. Oh, it's a Vince Russo show, and I hear them. I get where they're coming from, but you got to look at the numbers. What was JCW doing before, and what are they doing now?
They're actually raising up in the numbers. I mean, even with JCW, which is just, it was a small YouTube company, like, they'd be lucky to get, like, 35 to 40 viewers live back when I was checking it out. Now they're getting, like, what was it last at? 1.6, 1.7 live? I'm very happy for them.
I mean, for two reasons. One, because, we're juggalos, and two, it's, Vince Russo, like, we respect Vince Russo and what he's done for the business. There's so many people who don't get it because they're a bunch of fucking match marks who think, whoa, I need to go out there and have my 20-minute match. No, your 20-minute match is what's driving fans away.
Well, here's the most frustrating thing is how long have these fans been listened to and brought in nothing? Not a single one of their ideas has resulted in more viewership. I don't give a fuck if you're putting on more bangers or more people watching. No, then shut the fuck up. When people like Matt Hardy are finally fucking speaking out and just getting out of the Mark bubble, that's what it takes more of. I want to see more people like Adam Copeland, for example, even Sting. I want to see all the people who I respect really stepping it up and saying, fuck this fucking Mark bullshit. Segments matter, building up. Oh, wow, Cody's fucking ear got ripped open. He's bleeding like crazy. Shit. Go for it.
Wow, the crowd is divided.
Said they're going to disrespect Chain Gang Soldier.
That's from Bad Sport. Yes,
Bad Sport. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. I think for sure they're definitely gonna disrespect John Cena. I mean, look what they did at Survivor Series. That tells you everything. After that, that's all you need to know what they'll do with John Cena. I'm so sick and tired. It's booked like a Triple H match. Kick out, kick out, kick out, kick out, kick out, kick out.
He's coming down to the ring.
Busted his eardrum, maybe.
I hope it's not a ruptured eardrum.
He's interfering in the match, and they've disqualified it. Great.
Okay,
so they're going to have another match at the next PLE.
I don't want to say I'm right, but I'm right.
What the hell did he do to his hair?
I don't know. You really think he would have been like, nah, TWRP is saying I might as well go somewhere else with that? Nah. That still had Drew McIntyre do a fucking run-in.
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
So now, even worse. They're setting up a Drew Obi match. Come on.
Well, because, I mean, if there's anybody that Triple H will job, it's Drew McIntyre. He has no problem jobbing out Drew McIntyre to Obafemi.
Who does the Bulldog belong to?
I caught...
Go for it. What's up?
No, you're good.
Okay, what's up, Truly?
I said, who does the Bulldog belong to?
It's just some retard fan sticking up a stupid face in the crowd. And Cody hits the move on Drew. Yeah, his Sling Blade RKO. Drew no-sells it right into a choke slam from Obafemi. He can barely lift him up.
Oh!
Drew towers over Obafemi. Drew McIntyre, he got knocked out.
The way he threw him down, though, did you see how his back landed?
Dude, he landed that hard. Damn. All right.
He, shaved the middle of his head. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
So weird.
So we'll see what happens with that. So King Marcus... I think it was King Marcus was next. Go for it.
King Marcus said Stephanie may be 1,000 times better than Noseman in creative, but let's not forget she was responsible for the downfall of WWE creative since 2002.
That's true. I mean, at the same time, though, she was just going along with what the stockbrokers were saying. They wanted more of a family-friendly company, and when you sign on the dotted line to be a more family-friendly company and get those advertisers and sponsors and all that good deals, and you have stockholders telling you what you should and shouldn't do, you can't really put all the blame on Steph. We got to put even some blame on Vince.
Yeah.
Vince had to do what he had to do. I mean, sure, he wanted more of a volatile product, but you can't do that when you got that stockholder obligation. So yeah, I'm not putting it all on Steph. I can't.
No, Steph was doing her part, but really, when you look at the damage and who did a lot of it, it's Triple H. Undeniable. Triple H made this roster with NXT. He's now the head of creative. He's getting his shit in. This what we're seeing now is the product of Triple H over the past 10 years. Coming together to give what we're getting now, and it's a shame. It really is. So they're already going into the women's match. I mean, they're really just blowing through this card like that. It's a shame. It's a shame.
Okay, so I mean, at least we got a women's match coming up next. I don't know if it's going to be any good. It's Bayley versus Sol Ruca. I could see Bayley beating Sol Ruca, which I don't want to see, but that's what's going to happen.
How many times do you need your nose pierced?
I don't know. It just makes her look like more of a bull.
She's got him on the side. She's got him in the middle. Come on.
So, next one.
All right. King Marcus said, as someone who went to college, university years ago, it's a complete scam. Went in with career goals, left with debt, hatred of the world. Trading, learning business is a far better option.
Absolutely.
I agree with that.
No, and that's why I try to tell people that, learning stocks is one thing, but also getting into a trade is another thing. there's a lot of good trade schools around there where you can learn to be an electrician, you can learn HVAC, welding, plumbing, whatever your poison really is. And it's not even that. I just use that as a phrase, it's not bad, for it keeps you going too, because a lot of times they pay you as you're an apprentice, so you could start out right with that apprenticeship degree and get going, which is really, really cool. And they pay good too. It's definitely a field where you can take care of your family, and you can raise a family off of a trade nowadays. If you want to get a house, man, that might be the way to do it. And eventually, if your trade gets good enough and you get good enough, you can eventually form your own business. So I've seen a lot of people, a lot of young guys. One guy, 23 years old, formed his own trade. So it can happen, man.
I'll be right back and see they're setting off fireworks.
Setting off fireworks?
Yes, Christmas parade.
What is this?
Who knows? I gotta go look there.
What is this? Okay, so they're showing Jimmy Kimmel, and he was with John Cena for the last time as now. And John Cena, he's trying to be so humble about everything, but you could tell underneath it all, he's just like, oh God, I can't wait to talk shit. Oh,
right. He's gonna be the next podcast he's gonna be on. Let me tell you what's really going on here, man. I can't wait. That would be really awesome if he does that. So now they're just doing some like bullshit hype package for what is this? Oh, tickets are on sale now. No one's gonna buy them. They're not gonna sell out. Like, no, who the fuck is gonna like? There's no way the next Saturday night main event's gonna sell out. No one's gonna care.
No, they don't
at all.
Well, who else you got?
Nobody. They got nobody. They got Cody Rhodes, and that's about it. So now they're doing some Cody Rhodes Minute Maid commercial, and good for them.
And well, those commercials, like, they haven't made any stars. Bianca's not a star. Jay's not a star. Cody's not a star.
Right. No, none of them are. None of them are. So they don't learn. It's because you know what it is. There's no pressure. There's no pressure. Like, there's no pressure on Triple H for now. If shit continues in this trend that it's been going on, there will be pressure. There's no way that there can't be if they're losing money.
True, man. And Kazuma said, fire the man with the nose. We completely agree. And I just, like, here's the thing. We've been saying it for the longest time. I unfortunately don't see it happen. I see it riding off into the sunset. If he gets fired, though, good. I'll be happy. We will celebrate if he gets fired. And even if he steps away at this point for health reasons, we'll say, good health to you, but thank you for stepping away,
Thank you for stepping away.
And that's
thank you for quitting.
Well, that's what separates us from the fucking rabid neckbeards is we don't wish death upon a single wrestler, even personalities who we hate, like Triple H. We don't even, I think hate's too strong, maybe a strong dislike. We don't put any sort of death on anybody. We think that's immature and shitty and fucking weird to do, So, yeah, with Noseman, just right off into the sunset, please. Preferably at WrestleMania or before. We don't want to see you anywhere past that. Especially, I don't know if you heard the rumor about Brock Lesnar, but they're talking about retiring him at SummerSlam next year.
Oh, God. At SummerSlam. We're going to retire Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. Not WrestleMania. We're not going to give him a retirement tour like we did with Cena. Nothing. Just, here's your match at SummerSlam. Fuck.
It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. They can't have that shit. Well, and what's sad is Gunther would probably be the guy to beat John Cena and to beat Brock Lesnar and get nothing from it because he's a fucking nothing. I can't believe Ashton Kutcher saying, yeah, I really think Gunther's awesome. I like how serious and non-cool his character is. That's how he described him, non-cool. I agree. I don't know why that's a good. I don't know why that's a good thing, but it is what it is.
He's non-cool, but he's awesome. Okay. I don't understand how that thought process works, how that fucking chunk of shit in Ashton Kutcher's brain, in his head that he calls a brain, I don't know how that works, but to think that something is not cool but it's also good, come on now, what are we doing here?
Well, and even with, like, Freddie Prinze Jr., we've seen how fucking marky his tastes are. But, like, when even he has a problem with the Triple H product, that tells you that the Triple H product is even too marky for Freddie Prinze Jr. This is the same guy that wanted to give, like, the world title to Will Ospreay and bring him to WWE. Like, you don't understand. Like, he is a hardcore Paul Heyman level mark.
No, he really is. Like, if you listen to the Freddie, like, the opinions that Freddie Prinze Jr. has had are fucking, like, some of the most brain-dead smart opinions that you're ever going to read. But even he has to keep it real about Triple H. Good. Keep it. More people need to be doing that.
I mean, it's sad that it's only, like, Will Ospreay and Tony Storm are the only non-WWE wrestlers that are talking shit. And even Bret Hart. I give Bret Hart credit, too. There's not enough wrestlers out there. Even Jim Cornette sucks Triple H's dick. I don't understand why. Glenn Gilberti does it. JD does it. Everybody sucks Triple H's dick. Why? He's not going to invite you to these post-press conferences. He's not going to put you in the Hall of Fame. What do you get out of stroking his ego?
Nothing. You get nothing. And like even with like Eric Bischoff, like you watch his podcast, they'll cover the ratings. They'll shit on AEW. And look, fair is fair, AEW is not doing good in the ratings. They're doing fucking horrible. Okay, then also talk about the AEW's at a 20% decline. Okay, well SmackDown's had a 30% decline over the past year. Are you going to mention that, Eric Bischoff? No? Okay.
Well, the whole thing is that it's a politic game, and that you got to go with the winning side. And it's obvious any AEW bashing, that's going to get a lot of likes, a lot of retweets, a lot of engagement. That's what they want. Same thing with YouTube. If you keep on bashing AEW, it's the popular thing to do. What not too many people are doing is bashing both. And it doesn't matter if you bash both. You're still going to be labeled both a sicko and a fucking WWE dick sucker at the same time. There's no escaping that whatsoever. You will be labeled both if you hate on both because of these tribalist dumb fucks. But no, that's what they made it, is that it's popular to shit on AEW and not even mention how bad WWE is right now, especially with SmackDown 1.1, Raw not being in the top 10 for 2 weeks on Netflix. It's not good. We need to talk about this more often. That's why we raise awareness here.
We do, and like what we're talking about is like this is like towards the end of Cena's like retirement, right? So it's like what's it going to be like after?
Oh, dude, it's going to be abysmal. You're going to see people like Gunther, like Ilya Dragunov, like Sami Zayn being shoved down your throat. They're going to try to make CM Punk into the biggest star that they have, which is just...
Good luck.
I'm looking at his just gigantic, swollen fucking speed bags for eye bags that he has. And I'm like, holy shit, bro. Please sleep. Please sleep. He looks like he's crying, that's why. So it's like speed bag, eye bags... with, like, I guess, tears coming at, dude. Poor Punk. Imagine how fucking bad they are, too, after Larry passed. I'm just saying, poor guy.
Yeah, it's that's rough. Like, and like we gave our condolences to him and his dog, and it's like, yeah, but like Punk, come on, you can't be looking like that on camera. Like, they got a fucking makeup team to fucking cover that up.
Well, how come he doesn't do what the rappers do when they get blazed off their fucking heads and just wear sunglasses? He could be wearing sunglasses that have like little memos at the top, like Roxanne's daddy or fucking straight edge A on the side. He could have so many different like little banners that he could have. It could be like almost like making fun of Jey Uso, but I guess better. I don't know.
It's merch. Yeah. I mean, like you see the fucking merch that Punk fans buy. They'll buy that. They'll buy Punk shades if Punk fucking rocks a signature pair of shades. They'll buy them. But
hell yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Big Butthole was saying bring back Commander Aziz and Veer Mahan and stable them up as Omos's gay giant version of the World Elite. And that would be great too. That's if you actually had something like Vince McMahon who wanted larger than life personalities and didn't value the whole fucking work rate bullshit so much. You would bring giants like that in. I would say, you know what, even bring back Jinder. Jinder is still in great shape. He's very charismatic on the mic. He gets the business, man. So yeah, I like that idea in theory, Butthole, but I also think add Jinder there, and you're solid, man.
No, I totally agree, man. I think that's money right there. And Vince would probably book that because Vince knows Vince knows what good booking is.
Absolutely, because he knows that people want to see the airport test. They want to see these fucking just freaks of nature. That's where Vince really came into play, is pushing guys that were freaks of nature. So, shit happens. We got Bayley coming out the ringside. She's really been on the Mexican food diet lately, eating a lot of good Mexican food. Good for her. Taya Valkyrie looks like she just woke up. Or not Taya Valkyrie, Lyra Valkyria, my bad. I always fuck those two names up. So yeah, Lyra Valkyria's coming. She's literally coming down in a long baggy sweater that I guess she found on the ground. Looks like shit. I guess she's trying not to show up Bayley. Not like she.
So I don't understand. Like, what is the stipulation of this match? Is it like just a match, or is there like a title on the line, or?
This might be a number one contender. It's Bayley. She's hugging Trish Stratus at ringside. So. Modest Music was saying, I think with Oba, what they're trying to go for is a Nigerian emperor or warrior, but they do a half-assed job at getting that point across. I hope Oba can get a fair shake when Noseman is gone. We really hope so, too. We want to see people like Oba Femi, like Trick Williams, get an appropriate shot. I mean, at least Slash Legend is going to do good because she's a female, but it's been proven with dudes. Look at Carmelo Hayes. It doesn't matter how much the fucking internet loves that guy. He will never be a mid-card champion or a top champion under Triple H. It don't fucking matter.
Him, LA Knight, fucking like all of them, like they'll never be given the shine because Triple H just does not like them, either because he doesn't think they have the right look or he thinks they'll be a fucking threat to his legacy. Like he's that petty. Like I like NC, you were right all along. Like I was like, I don't know. No. It's 1,000% pettiness. It's 1,000% he doesn't want anybody to supersede him. That's why he doesn't want to have megastars made.
Well, you want to talk about how petty he is. We've talked about our past with him, so to speak. We even put up a happy birthday video for him once that had like maybe a 10-second segment of Ultimate Warrior squashing him. And they had that pulled down in less than 2 hours. They take that shit seriously, man. Like, that's the thing, is like any sort of embarrassment or threat to his legacy, he'll target people. He'll go after them. He's a very petty man. Even YouTubers, he don't fucking care. This is the same guy that says, fuck the internet, yet he listens to them. Him, Nick Khan, all those guys, they got their ear right to the internet and they're hearing everything. And they, like much of the wrestlers, get on their burner accounts and go and fucking talk shit on the internet to fucking just low-level YouTubers, low-level X accounts. Because they're bored. This is what they do. This is wrestling now. This is how it is. Wrestlers getting on fucking burners and picking fights with people on X and YouTube. Ain't even joking. Johnny Gargano looking at you.
So, like, and they block you, like, and that's the thing. It's like them, like when they block you, they think they're getting a 1-up on you, but it's them actually admitting that they know who the fuck you are and they've heard your stuff.
It's like every other
that's
day.
That's the stupid thing in all of it.
I'm like, dude, okay, there's another wrestler. Okay, there's another one. at least, there's people like Bailey. She could take a joke. She's fucking cool. Sol Ruka, from what I can see, we never talk shit about her, so she's cool. No. I know Big Butthole fucking hates her. He hates. Why? Dude, when I see Sol Ruka, I see Charlotte 2.0, but better. Everything that Charlotte is, but better. She's younger. She's faster. She hits her move clean. She doesn't botch. She's okay on the mic. She's green as fuck there. Better than Charlotte, though. I'll give her that. Not a bad actor. I mean, even with their shitty NXT Nickelodeon acting, still better than Charlotte. Looks decent. What's the deal?
She doesn't have a butchered Z Snyder face. Like, she looks decent. She's a pretty chick.
I mean, so, now, if Charlotte started coming out as the D. Snyder impersonator, we're not going to take it. That would be awesome. I would love that shit.
Oh, that'd be amazing. I can't just... Hey, Triple H, you want to get Charlotte over? I know you've tried a million different ways to get her over. That'll do it. I promise you.
Well, because she's already got the fucking goofy makeup and the stupid hair. Maybe just make it a little bit more frizzy, give her a fucking rocker get up. There you go, boom. Oh,
boom, right there.
Damn. See, this is what I love about Soul. I know most of our people aren't, work rate people, but I love the shit that she does. Being a former gymnast, she walked on her fucking hands and then did a kip up from her fucking hands. Crazy.
That's crazy. I mean, she's only missing one thing.
The big boobies, I get it.
Wheelbarrow titties.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's sad that more women in the locker room don't know about Chinese boob pills and how greatly they can help out. They got to think they got to get a nip and tuck, get a little cut job going. Now you don't. Boom! All right. Nice face buster from Sol Ruka, looking like a fucking $1 billion. Damn it, I'm a Sol Ruka fan. Fuck it. I like Sol Ruka, man.
Like, she's not bad. Like, that's the thing. It's like, there's nothing to really rag on her on. It's like, other than like maybe she's a little bland in the personality department. Other than that,
dude, she's so fun to watch in the ring. That's the like.
How old is she?
I'm like 23. I think she's fucking young, bro.
26. Damn, she's young.
Still young as shit. Okay, all right. Yeah. Nice little flip maneuver there. Knee to the boobs. Bayley's got a lot of padding. She could take that.
And you don't got to worry about hitting her face. There's nothing to damage there, so.
Seriously. You got the Road Warrior lesbian on the outside rooting her on.
Like, you talk about a chick that's fucking worthless. Zarya is just like, there's nothing to her that's marketable, that's star-like. Just get her out of the company. Fuck Zarya. Fire that bitch. Bring in some of those, I'm going to say it right now. Like, you want to bring in somebody into NXT that's going to be over? Like, immediately.
Who's that?
The fucking Izzy chick. Izzy.
I don't know if Izzy Moreno was
I'm not a fan, but
well, here's the thing. Let me put over Izzy Moreno for people that haven't seen her work on the indies. She's gotten really good on the mic. Like for being an indie wrestler, I could see her getting signed to NXT within a year or so. Like her work rate, she's pretty decent. Like I think that she could get signed to the company very, very soon. So yeah, Izzy's not too bad, but I don't know. I look at people like Nikki Blackheart. I would definitely try to bring her into the company. I think she's a solid signing. Who else? Like I think even Haley J from JCW would be a good signing too.
I think Haley J would be good. One of the chicks that was at the Bailey Lodestone, like if I had to pick one of them out of that group to be in that company, there's this chick called Lavea Vale.
Okay.
Like 18 years old, cute chick. Good on the mic. It needs a lot of work in the ring. Like needs to really work on her fundamentals and that regard. God, I'm sounding like a fucking mark. Oh god. Anyways, there's a lot of potential with her.
You meant Izzy Dame. My bad. I was thinking of fucking because we were watching Bailey.
Not Izzy Dame. No, not Izzy Dame. I'm talking Izzy, the fucking hugger. The fan of Bailey who became a wrestler. Yeah.
Oh, good. Then we saw on the same. Okay, I was thinking the same person. Then okay, good. Because the chat was saying Izzy Dame, but Izzy Dame is a great talent too. Don't get me wrong.
Sure.
She's definitely gone through a lot and very impressive. Tatum Paxley is another really good one I've been impressed with. Even Kendall Gray. I've checked out some of her stuff. She's very good as well. NXT has a lot of very talented women right now. I'd say they're right up there with AEW. Not quite there as far as the talent goes, but for young women, promise, they got it.
It's not like at the very least, it's not bad. Like it could be like it used to be a lot fucking worse. You know, people like jerking off. Oh my god, Io Sky is amazing. Io Sky's boring. I'm sorry.
Sucks.
You take her. You take. She does. You take her in ring away, her flippy flop bullshit away. There's nothing to her. Nothing.
That's the thing too, is when you have better Joshi chicks out there, especially over in like the companies that these chicks come from, like Marigold and Stardom, why the fuck would you even want to push an overpriced chick like this? She's getting paid over $500,000. For what?
Ugh.
For what? She can't cut a fucking promo. She shits up the mic every time she's out there doing her shitty lesbian angle with Rhea. Nobody wants to see that shit except for the 50-year-old gooners online. Nobody wants to see that fucking shit. They keep on shoving it down her fucking throat. It's dumb. She can't act. What really sucks, Asuka and Kari blow her out of the fucking water. They can't even talk. They still blow her out of the water.
They just babble. But even then, they have more charisma.
True. And better looking too, in our opinion.
Yeah.
So, just saying.
No, I mean, if you see like Asuka, like even now without the makeup, she's a pretty woman.
Oh, she's gorgeous. No, she's a very, and even Kari's not too bad either. But no, it's just with Io, just overhype, overrated, Triple H darling 100%. This woman has never had to be a jobber in her whole entire tenure with Triple H. Even as Io Shirai, she got pushed to the fucking moon and shoved down our throats. Her whole entire tenure in WWE through NXT, all of that, shoved down your fucking throat to the point you want to throw up, but he keeps on shoving that fist down your throat.
Well, and that's the thing. It's like if you could show like Io Sky's bringing in more viewers, she's making more fans of WWE. That'd be one thing. She's not even doing that, and on top of all that, now she's been so heavily pushed for so long. She's stale. She's stale. Like, what more are you going to do with Io Sky? You might as well just build the future now.
I think they're trying to make some sort of weird lesbian tag team between her and Rhea that nobody wants to see except for fucking weird gooners online. But yeah, we're going to get it as long as Triple H is in office. That's the way it is, man. So Clark Herbert was saying another 80s and 90s band that cared about their albums doing well on vinyl in the 90s and 2000s was REM. I have a soft spot for REM, and it's something I love to point out about them, whether someone loves them or hates them. They weren't my cup of tea, but at the same time, I won't deny the fact that they made a big impact in alternative radio. Really put a lot of alternative on the map. They did their share. I didn't mind the song with the B-52s. That song was cool, you know?
Oh, God. Well, the Shiny Happy People, right?
It's whatever. I mean, it's meant to be like that, you know? It's kind of sarcastic tongue-in-cheek, you know?
You ever see the music video to that?
That's what I'm saying, is the music video was a trip. So that's what I think about. I'm like, okay, I like the music video, so fuck it. I'll put over that one REM song.
What I loved is the guy playing the mandolin looked like he wanted to fucking shoot himself, and then you got like the bass player's like shiny happy people, and then the fucking mandolin player's like kill me, I hate this shit, kill me.
That's what I think. I think it's a tongue-in-cheek suicide song. I want to say it is. I could be wrong.
That would be funny. Like it's their way of doing their own like little fucking unaliving song. It's damn it. It's REM. They were goofy, but they did. I'll give them credit for one thing. They did have catchy songs. All their songs are pretty much catchy. All their hits.
Well, it wasn't my cup of tea, but Losing My Religion was a very big song. They got him on the map, so I can't deny their impact. MM Garza said in RR, other than Liv winning, I say Alexa Bliss. We don't need another RR repeat winner. And that's the thing with Triple H is he doesn't give a fuck. You're going to get another repeat winner. You know what, Charlotte? You're going to get it again. So, no, I would have to say Rhea. I can see Rhea winning this one. Just for no other fucking reason than just to piss off people online. Why not?
See, like I'd be cool with like one of the newer chicks winning it. Like shit, I'm gonna say right now it's gonna piss people off.
Sure.
So what? So be it. I'd be fine if Sol Ruka was in the Rumble and won it. I wouldn't hate that.
Well, at least you're trying to push a new talent. If it were Triple H and he's trying to push a new talent, it'd be Jordan Grace.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So okay, Sol just hit the Soul Snatcher on Bayley. She's trying to pull her in the ring, but she's dangling out. Bayley's dead weighting her.
Oh shit!
Oh, Bayley got the roll up 1, 2. Oh, and roll back over 2. Sol Ruka gets the win. Wow. I am shocked. Does Triple H not know she's half black?
It's like, if I can't see it, it doesn't exist.
I guess it's good enough for him. So Sol Ruka beat Bayley. That's cool of Bayley doing the job on Saturday Night Main Event. A lot of eyeballs on this, so that's cool of her. That's a big. You know what I've noticed? They're starting to push the blondes. For the longest time, they were blonde haters. Maxine's getting a push. Soul's getting a push. I ain't hating. That's a good thing, man.
It is a good thing. And the other thing I'm noticing too is like they didn't devalue Oba. Like I feel like if Cody had lost Oba, or if Cody had won that match clean, I feel like it would have devalued Oba a little bit because like you want him to be this like dominant, unstoppable heel. To have him lose to Cody already. You may, if you want to do that in the future, like at like a WrestleMania, fine. But right now, I feel like ending this match in disqualification, it's fine.
Well, that's how Bischoff used to do it back in the day for these gigantic matches. Is he wouldn't have anybody really lose. He would have a run-in or a dusty finish, and there you go. You would just throw the match out, or somebody would get a DQ win, which doesn't count really in the long run. So I that's what I thought would happen, and I at least am glad to see him do that, even though it's predictable. Because at least it, like we said, protects both Cody and Oba, which you need to do. So they're both champions.
That's like so far. Like, I mean, we're 2 matches in. I don't mind the booking of the show. It's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, thus far they're not trying to piss people off, so I like that. No. King Marcus said, Russo in the 90s opened the door for pro wrestling to transcend into sports entertainment. It was dying and needed a new concept to adapt. It worked to the point of reaching pop culture mainstream. And that's why we really try to do our best to put over Vince Russo, because he gets that, even in his old age, that you have to make something culturally relevant, and you have to make something mainstream pop culture if you're going to really cross over. That's how you have to do it. And keep in mind, now, ICP, while they were only mainstream for maybe a couple of years, at the same time, they have that capability. Violent J, especially teamed up with Vince Russo, they have the capability of becoming a solid number 3. I think they have that ability, especially when you look at the competition. The competition is garbage. Even TNA with a TV deal, I still think, as far as a better show, it's going to be JCW, no question.
Right. I mean, if I'll say it right now, if TNA has the same creative team go at like when the deal starts, they'll have a decent number, like 350 somewhere around there, and it will just tank all the way back. It'll take down to like the 150s, the 100, like it'll tank down to where the base audience is if the creative is not good.
Straight up. So they're showing a bunch of wrestlers talking about John Cena. Becky is saying something stupid in character as usual. Now, we agree with you, King Marcus. So he was also saying Ed Ferrara helped. Bischoff contributed via NWO. ECW set the blueprint too. Chris Kresge continued after Russo left, and what happened? Well, what we saw over time is we saw the storylines that were left over from Vince Russo, the leftovers kind of kill off. Especially after Vince Russo left, and it just turned into what led to, I guess, ruthless aggression. And while that was good for a while, you got to admit, after it got publicly bought out, that there was a creative change, It definitely went in more of a PG direction.
Well, like from what, like even just going back and watching it, the one thing I noticed the difference between the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era is it felt to me like the Ruthless Aggression Era became more of a wrestling show, whereas like the Attitude Era was more of like a reality TV show meets wrestling. It was designed to appeal to a wider audience, and it like felt more spontaneous. Whereas like the Ruthless Aggression Era, it had more of a formulaic feel. It didn't have that like anything could happen at any time kind of feeling like it did in the Attitude Era. And you could just see the difference in the creative, and that you could see, and right around that time, Triple H was kissing Vince's ass to get it into creative, and like he was like, "Yeah, what if you think we did this?" So like even back then, Triple H was fucking things up. He had his fucking reign of terror.
Absolutely. What was up, Truly?
I'm back.
Oh, Truly is back in the building.
Nice.
They're showing a commercial for 2K25, which looks like shit. So let's go ahead. We got King Marcus who said this.
King Marcus said, idiots with political power, poor business decisions, and very dated wrestling philosophy jeopardized and derailed this fresh concept for the worst, and many vilified Russo after WCW unfolded.
Which is just disgusting when you really think about it, because Vince did all he could walking into that fucking burnt building, trying his best to fucking put out the fire that Eric Bischoff set. That's the thing that really frustrates me, is after all this time, Eric Bischoff will never take full responsibility for WCW tanking. He'll put it all on Ted Turner. He'll put it all on Vince Russo. It was never his shitty work rate mark business decisions and overspending that led to that company going down. He'll never admit that shit.
I mean, all people have to do if they want to think, rationally about this is why did they feel like they had to bring in Vince Russo in the first place if Eric Bischoff was doing such a great job?
I don't know. It frustrates me that people they don't look back on the good that Vince Russo does. They look back on the bad constantly. They're like, "Oh, Viagra on a pole." Okay, well, he also brought up the ratings to fucking 10 million. Suck a dick.
Well, and they don't understand like what he was trying to do. He was trying to cater to the Attitude Era audience, the 18 to 25-year-old male audience. What would they rather see? Fucking Dean Malenko versus Eddie Guerrero in a 2 out of 3 falls match, or would they rather see fucking Judy Bagwell on a forklift match? Like you got to think of it from that standpoint of like who the intended audience was. Like no one sees it. No one sees it that way.
Well, just the fact that he was even able to take a fucking NPC like Judy Bagwell and make her a top character. He could see something in just mothers and fathers of pro wrestlers. I guarantee you, if Vince Russo was still working with WWE, he would have had John Cena Sr. do an angle.
Yeah. Oh, because it would have made sense. Like, there's so much that you could have done with John Cena. Like, you could have had, like, Gunther getting heat on John Cena's father, and then John Cena's like, "I'm going to kick your ass in my last night out." Like, you could have done something with that.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, how come John Cena wasn't ripped out of the front row during a Gunther promo and beaten at ringside, and John Cena was out of town doing some Hollywood shit? He cuts a fucking live via satellite promo later on the night. "I will be at Raw next week to serve justice for my father." And then you have fucking build up to this shit. Good Lord.
This is something that 2 YouTubers could come up with. Like, we're not like representing some like multi-billion-dollar entertainment conglomerate. We don't have access to like Hollywood writers like Triple H does, and we could like it's so fucking obvious. This is why Triple H needs to be fired out of that position, because YouTubers could do a better job. We've demonstrated it week in, week out for years now that we could do a better job creatively than Triple H can.
Well, especially if you're trying to make Gunther out to be this scary heel, as the marks say. When has he ever done anything scary? He's just boring guy on the mic that is a better wrestler than everybody else. He even says in his little interviews, "I am not a sports entertainer. I'm a professional wrestler." Well, I loved it how Dave Meltzer shat on that and said, "Yeah, they're both the same."
Well, I will agree with Gunther on one thing. He's not an entertainer.
No. He doesn't. He doesn't. Maybe the sports part, but that's about it. The entertainment part is null and void. So yeah, it's the way it is. So here's King Marcus had another one.
King Marcus said, "There's a reason the industry is in the state it is. It could have continued as an entertainment alternative to traditional media. Russo did nothing wrong."
Nope.
It just when WCW went out of business and WWE was the big game in town, ECW got bought out, all these other companies started dying out. it very much became a system where they had to go back to the indies to rebuild. And sad to say, the companies that were getting big and getting all the attention at the time were companies like New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. And this is what really led to the new wave of pro wrestling, which is nothing but bad psychology, no selling. It's a combination of lucha strong style, so lucha libre strong style wrestling, and then just shitty indie bad psychology. You put all of them together, and you got the modern product.
Yeah.
What's up, Julie? I'm sorry, real quick, man.
I just had to say, I just saw a notification that Kim Kardashian has made her way to Fortnite.
Great.
Great. To what?
That fucking dirty witch whore is in Fortnite. Great. So JC,
okay.
let me get your thoughts on this.
Yeah, what's up?
About
the whole...
Yeah.
I agree. I completely agree. I think that Vince Russo was not thinking about it's mindset is that if you get wrestlers, they're going to think about wrestling from a wrestling standpoint. Whereas if you get a writer, they're going to think about it from a storytelling standpoint. And if people it's not a surprise. It shouldn't surprise anybody that if you have a wrestler running creative, for the most part, there are exceptions, but for the most part, you're going to get a show that caters to wrestling fans. Vince Russo made a product that catered to more than just wrestling fans, which is why they had millions more people watching when he was writing. Well, it's just obvious. Like, Cornette is wrong about damn near everything when it comes to creative.
He only gets his dick sucked because he's funny and knows a lot about the business. And it just sucks. It sucks because he's never done anything to really make a profitable company. Vince Russo has brought in dollars. Eric Bischoff has sucked dollars. Cornette has never made any money. The only one out of those three that has made money is fucking Vince Russo. Let's be real. All right, we got Michelle McCool at ringside. She still looks... I mean, she's had a lot of work done, but she's still not bad, you know?
Oh, looks good. They got Mark Henry.
Yeah, no, it's very frustrating.
Angle.
It's very frustrating, King Marcus, because Vince Russo is constantly disrespected for no other fucking reason. Like, no other fucking reason than to bring eyeballs to pro wrestling. He likes shorter wrestling matches? Is that your fucking beef with him? He likes sexy women? Is that your beef with him? Everything you like, you fans, not our fans, everything you psycho fans like is ass backwards.
I feel like a lot of what it is that they're not thinking about it critically. They're just taking whatever Jim Cornette or Bischoff says at face value and running with it. And this is the problem I have with a lot of wrestling fans is they don't think critically about what they're seeing and what they're hearing. It's all just like regret. Like we've named him like with the fucking biggest podcaster and fucking YWC. They fucking parrot what this dumbass says, and it ruins the fucking product because a lot of promoters and bookers listen to him. They see how the fans are reacting. And they go, okay, well the fans may. Well, if that's what's going on, then the fans must think that that's the way we should be going. No, that is not the way things should be going. Hey, NC, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries, man. So, yeah, my biggest beef is the fact that they make anybody who's a Vince Russo fan out to be a fucking retard or a dumbass, when in fact they're some of the smartest fans out there because they want to bring in more wrestling fans. It's always these work rate dork marks who have all these bot followers who are the most influential online, especially on X, and it's so frustrating seeing their mark opinions get put over when it's led to nothing but less people watching. It's so frustrating. What do you think, Truly?
I agree.
Yeah. No doubt. So Big Butthole had this to say.
Big Butthole said, the fact that Sol Ruca is on this show...
Rolsucka.
Oh. Rolsucka. Sorry. Is on this show is not the Wyatt's shits.
And not the Wyatt shits.
Makes me sick. I'm not watching. I'm going to take a Sol Ruca in my bathroom. Lovely.
The hate he has for this poor woman. You enjoy that Sol Ruca.
Oh, did I say her name wrong?
He's Rolsucka. He's fucking it up on purpose.
Oh, okay.
No. It's and I don't know. I'd rather see Rolsucka than Wyatt shits myself, but to each their own. You enjoy that shit there. So, 7 Anatomy 509 had the following to say.
Give me 1 second. I just finished a 5K marathon. What did I miss?
You missed Sol Ruca defeating Bailey. I was surprised about that. And then Cody Rhodes and Obafemi ended in a DQ when Drew McIntyre slid in the ring and started beating up Cody. So, yeah. I mean, predictable, but at the very least, they're trying to protect people, so that's good. And, Sol got a win, so I'm happy about that.
5K marathon? I can barely make it to the driveway and back.
Well, you got to work on yourself. But it's boldly said, storyline idea, CM Punk versus PM Kunk. PM Punk challenges CM Punk to wrestling and shit match. The lower gets traffic. Becky Big Chin is the referee. I think that sounds like a fucking awesome idea, Bullsy. I think that's money right there. I think you definitely do something like that, without question. Without question. That sounds like a great idea. Well, because not only that, but then you tap into the India market. WWE has been wanting to do that forever with PM Punk. And it'll get done. And Becky Big Chin, she'll make it all that much better, for sure. So Stephanie's talking about John Cena, how she's going to see him later. Yeah, I'm going to see him up close and personal. Yeah, look at my demon eyes. Yeah. Joe Tessitore is just, he's put off by just the sadistic weird nature of her, but this is her. This is Stephanie. This is what she does.
Do you think she had a crush on Cena?
Oh, yeah. You remember when Cena smacked her butt, right? Mm-mm. Yeah, no, he smacked her butt good back in the day.
Oh, yes, he did.
That he did. So we got Javon Evans coming out the ringside. Have you seen Javon Evans' new t-shirt?
No.
It says bouncy on the back.
Is that Kofi Kingston?
Bouncy.
What straight man doesn't want to wear a shirt that says bouncy on the back?
Right. I mean, maybe if it was like some like big titty chick wore it, that'd be cool, but nah.
Yeah, or even like a big butt girl, maybe, but like, nah.
Yeah.
A dude wearing that is just kind of weird. Just saying.
It is. It's fucking weird and kind of, So we got Javon Evans crawling into the ring. He's got charisma. I'll give him that. I think he could be a decent mid-carder in time.
No, I think he's definitely going to be an asset to WWE overall.
Yeah.
He's got obviously the work rate that the fans fucking love. He's not bad on the mic. There's definitely personality and charisma there. He's actually a veteran. He's been wrestling since he was 13 years old. So even though he's a young guy right now, he's been wrestling for a little bit now.
Oh, wow. Good for him.
Yeah. So hopefully that doesn't lead to an early injury history. Who knows, especially with the style, but we'll see.
I thought that was Kofi Kingston. And
he's basically like Kofi's son. That's what he's always reminded me of.
Looks like.
Yeah.
Kofi's son.
Who's this?
You got a storyline right there.
Yeah, there's a storyline. So now we got Leon Slater coming down to the ring. This TNA guy.
Dude, I've tried watching Leon Slater matches. They're so boring. It's all action with no substance. It's a lot. He reminds me of like a black speedball Mike Bailey.
He really does. Like he really, really does. Well, because it's just all like bing bong, bing bong, bing bong shit. Like there's not really the only intensity you're going to get in the match is how fast he flips in the ring.
That's about it. He does. And his little British promos. Oh, I'm the best wrestler out of Britain. I'm only 21 years old. It's like, okay, I don't give a shit. You're still green. Still work on your shit.
For sure. And then why is Javon Evans fucking dancing to the music of his opponent? That's stupid.
Well, it makes him look like a punk. Like I guess because him and Leon are really good friends or something. Like they became friends after that last TNA match that they had.
No. Well, then why? Then what's the point of having the match then if they're just friends?
It's baby face versus baby face because why not?
Together.
Oh, they're a tag team. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So they're teaming up together. I guess that kind of makes sense, even though they're not in the same company. they're the bouncy black guys. That's enough for Triple H.
Well, I mean, shit. If you're gonna have fucking Leon Slater at a fucking WWE PLE, why not take a lot of the other TNA veteran? Like, why not take Moose? Why not take Rosemary? Why not take Tessa? Why not take fucking what's the other fucking? Why not take the system? Like, there's so many people you could take from TNA and do something with. Why not?
I was kind of shocked. I don't know who you saw signed with TNA. They recently got Vinny and Dutch.
Vinny and Dutch.
Yeah. You know the guys who were teaming up across on the Indies.
Oh, yeah. What do they call what's the name of their group? The long dreads. He's like a skinny Bray Wyatt kind of.
Yeah.
It's my cousin.
One of our many cousins. So, Alejandro had falling to say.
Alejandro asked, what does it mean when a wrestler is green?
What it means is that they got shit to work on, whether it be in-ring, on the mic. They're still young. It's when we say green, it's not a bad thing. If you're already past the learning age and you're still bad like Ricochet, then you suck. It's not green, you suck. But nah, green would be somebody like, let's say Sol Ruka. She's developed in the ring, but she's still green on the mic. Kendall Gray, developed in the ring, still green on the mic. Shit like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean, is that they're just inexperienced.
Yeah.
So, my bad. I forgot it was a tag match. Whoops.
So is it for the tag team titles? Because I want to say, isn't Dragon Lee, aren't they, or whatever they're called, AJ Lee? Yeah, they're called AJ Lee. Isn't AJ Lee the tag champions? I keep on forgetting who's champion, who's not.
Yeah, they are, because you got Dragon Lee wearing the title. Yeah.
And AJ's just decided, he's got it under his shirt, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yep, World Tag Team Champions, okay. So I don't know if this is for the title or not, but this is not the type of match you do on a fucking Saturday night main event. It's too bing bong. You need something more casual.
You really do. And I just, even with AJ in there, like it's not casual enough. It's too niche. It's way too niche.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, to me, it's just nobody pays to see the cruiserweights. I'm sorry. No. It's been proven like that since WCW. Nobody pays to see the fucking cruiserweights. Except for Rey Mysterio. That's the only fucking one.
Yeah, I mean, Rey's the only one. But even then, like, Rey was built up over years and years in WCW, ECW. And then when he went to WWE, he had to be built up there too. And he was. Like, but a lot of these lucha, and then again, like, Rey stood out. Rey was like one of one at that time. Now it's like you got Dragon Lee, you got fucking, you got Axiom, you got, who's the other fucking lucha asshole? They got Penta, they got, Phoenix. How many fucking masked lucha guys are you gonna fucking have in WWE?
Oh, they got a couple in NXT now too.
Oh.
No, they're hiring a shitload of them, man. So, all right. He goes to the pin, no pin. Now, you're not going to get a pin early. Come on. This is at least 20 minutes of Triple H bullshit we got to see here. So, Leon does a no-hands flipping senton to the outside.
That was kind of cool.
He's a very athletic guy. There's just no real character or substance behind him. He's just good moves.
Like, my thing is I don't pay attention to the characters as much as I pay attention to moves now.
Well, because that's all you get to see, because these wrestlers don't want to show off their personality in promos or segments. They want to show off what lack of talent they have in wrestling matches. It's sad.
Yeah, I mean, like, so far this match has been bing bong, flip-flop, bing bong.
True.
I've seen it before.
Yeah, that's our whole thing with cruiserweight matches. If, like, you're brand new to this shit, to pro wrestling, and you're amazed by these guys, it's great. We look at these guys as cosplayers. I hate to say it. It doesn't matter how talented they are. You're not doing anything different than Ultimo Dragon did back in the day, than Rey Mysterio, than Psychosis, than Juventud, than Chris Jericho. You're not doing anything fucking different. They did it better. I hate to say it.
Well, it's like a lot of these, like, I would say, like, damn near all of them, maybe with the exception of Penta, all the new lucha guys are NPCs.
They really are, because that's the thing, is they have nothing that sticks out. Even Phoenix. Phoenix just came in as another guy with a mask doing drunk flippy moves. We've already seen that done with Juventud, bro. Nothing new. It's like, and even with Dragon Lee, it's just a cheap cosplay of Ultimo Dragon. Saw it done way better before in the past.
Seriously, man. Seriously.
And even, I hate to say it real quick, and even with, I hate to say it, with somebody like Javon Evans, we saw it done better with Elix Skipper in TNA, just saying, in WCW. Remember how awesome fucking Elix Skipper was back in the day? People don't forgot about him.
Yeah, seriously, like, back in the day, they had a lot of actually good wrestlers who were trained properly. A lot of these wrestlers are just trained to flip and flop and no sell.
Seriously, man. So, I'll see you in a second if you got to take a break.
No, it's good. I just wanted to shift on to, like, anybody that had to shop at Costco. Like, yes, because I went to Costco yesterday to go shopping. Dude, it was a fucking nightmare. Oh, yeah. Worse than Thanksgiving.
Well, that's the thing, too, is because of the deals that they got going on, it gets crazy, especially when a new coupon comes out. When a new coupon comes out on, I believe, Thursday or Wednesday. It's like Wednesday or Thursday when the new coupon comes out. When that comes out, dude, it is fucking stormed in there. A lot of it has to do with either mid-of-the-month payments or first of the month for people that are military. So, it's just crazy, man, how many people go in there and just... And even that's like that in Walmart and Target, too. Going out and shopping, that's why if I have to... I park and I have them bring it out to the car. I'm like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, like, you don't want to deal with these fucking lines and just the rude and considerate assholes. Like, it literally took me 10 minutes to find a parking spot because it was jam-packed full. Thankfully, somebody in a fucking red Tundra pulled out so I could park my car. Because what pissed me off is, like, I'm going, like, I'm waiting for, like, another car to pull out. This is before. And this fucking redneck, lumpy, dumpy looking fucking bitch comes in with her white pickup truck and just, like, quickly swerves into that spot. I'm like, you fucking bitch.
That's
so,
women.
like, I had to... seriously. They're the worst. They're all inconsiderate. They're all fucking, heads up their own ass. Fuck them.
Dude,
but
it's the whole "I got a vagina, fuck you" syndrome. Sorry,
well, it was all old bitches that were the fucking worst.
That's what I'm saying. The old white entitled bitch bullshit that you got to fucking deal with in parking lots. I hate it.
It sucked. It fucking sucked. But the one good thing that I got at Costco, damn it, I'm gonna recommend it. It's Kerrygold Reserve Cheddar. That shit, like, if you want like good cheese, that's the best. It's amazing.
It's amazing, especially if you're having cheese crackers and some salami,
Yes.
dude. That's the bomb right there. Yeah, that's what I'll do is I'll get the Gallo salami. I'll go ahead and I'll get some of that Kerrygold cheese, and I'll go ahead and get some of the Millhouse crackers, and you're set, man. You got yourself even a meal there if you want it. But yeah, especially in the holiday times, that's my favorite thing to have is the cheese crackers and salami, man. That's the way to do it. Another thing Kerrygold does better than anybody, butter. You need some good grass-fed butter. Get yourself some Kerrygold, man. I cook that with everything, and it just brings...
expensive.
It's expensive, but it brings out the flavor. Trust me, it's worth it.
So especially with eggs, like those like buttery eggs, which you let it sit in the pan, you mix the eggs in. Oh my god, it's just so good. It just really goes to show, like cheap butter versus Kerrygold. There's no comparison.
Not
like,
at all.
I can't go back. I can't go back to the cheap butter. It's kind of weird having a conversation about butter, damn it. But you gotta understand. Like, this match is boring, and damn it, I feel like we're more entertaining than this match. So us talking about butter is more entertaining than watching Leon Slater flip and flop around a ring.
Well, that's the thing that people don't understand is that butter can be the base of all your meals, especially if you... botch from AJ, that sucks. And especially if you do a lot of pan frying, man. If you get yourself some good butter, you can bring out the flavor in anything. I personally think it's not salt, it's butter. Butter brings out the flavor in every single thing you can cook. Doesn't matter if it's sweets or salts.
Butter.
But even the Kirkland one isn't too bad. The Kirkland grass-fed, even that one's, if you're on a budget, not too shabby.
It's not bad. I mean, it's not Kerrygold good, but it's good.
It's in there. So Garza was saying, got a Garza super chat here.
MM Garza said, there's a rumor Bianca will win the Rumble. Many want her to win to have a Jade Belair feud.
Yes.
Oh my god.
All right, so Dragon, AJ Lee, I'm sorry, they retained in the match. Retained the titles against the Bing Bong TNA team.
Good.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. So as for what Garza was saying, I can see that. I hope not. I mean, especially the fact that Bianca's rusty. She's been out how long now with a broken toe? Like fucking 4 months now? It's been a little bit.
She's been out for like a long time with that broken finger.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could totally... Finger, yeah. So yeah, no, I could totally see... I could totally see Triple H just having her win the Rumble. But who's it building? It's not building anybody. You're not creating a new star. You're just going to have the same stale bullshit. Oh, Bianca's going to have another title reign. Great.
Well, it's nothing groundbreaking with Jade and Belair. You already had the first black female match for the world title with Sasha Banks and Bianca back when Vince was around. So you're not breaking any ground. You're not doing anything fucking new.
You're just doing what you've always done before, and but at the very least, like if you have like a Sol Ruka win it, or if you have like a Roxanne Perez win it, you're at least crowning a new female champion. You're not doing the same old shit.
I'm gonna go for a wild card, Maxine Dupree.
Maxine Dupree, I feel like I would be cool with it. I would like it, but you would really piss off the Smarks.
I know.
So I guess I am cool with it. Okay.
Well, and here's what I'm not cool with. I don't know if you saw what they're doing with Maxine Dupree, but they're trying to make her into Ronda Rousey. So they're having her train with, like, Natalya, and they're having her, like, become, like, some badass MMA chick. No, dude. She's the bubbly girl. You don't do that shit with her. You keep her bubbly, keep her happy. Keep a top-level baby face is fucking rare for women. Keep it if you got it,
Absolutely. Like, you don't... Nah, you gotta. Nah, you can't do that. You gotta like I'm becoming like more and more like dug into the idea. It's got to be somebody new. It's got to be somebody new. Like I was like kind of floating the whole like, what if it was a Trish? No. It's got to be somebody new. You got to build new faces.
Well, especially we always put over the AEW women, but I want to put over the NXT women too. Like, you know, I know we were ragging on what is it, JT, and you know how he's just going after like these NXT women. I could see why now after a while. I mean, people like Kendall Gray, Lainey Reed, Tatum Paxley. These are future stars, man. Eventually, in time, they're going to be future stars. Even people like Izzy Dame, they're going to be future stars. Fallon Henley, imagine future star, man. JC Jane, future star.
Yeah. I mean, could you imagine if JC Jane won the Rumble? Like, just how like the fucking Smarkiverse would explode in anger. What the fuck? Her work rate is not up to par. Fuck you. She's entertaining. She looks good on camera. Fuck you.
Well, that's the thing too. Is JC's clean, man. She don't botch. Yeah. She doesn't fuck up other wrestlers or herself. I mean, that should be her toughness and resilience should be more promoted, and that's something I wish a lot of more fans would pay attention to. Is how tough is a wrestler? She's tough,
right?
What's up?
She's tough.
They couldn't find somebody better to pair him against for his last match.
This is Triple H's choice. We talked about this a while back. Even before WrestleMania, we were saying Gunther's going to be the guy to retire John Cena. We don't want to see it happen, but one thing that they do is they work with the dirt sheets and they predict a program their shitty fucking picks. Whether it be Gunther being the one to retire John Cena or the one that we've seen predict a program a lot that could very well happen, Sami Zayn winning the Royal Rumble. Don't be surprised if these stupid fucking booking decisions happen. Because once Triple H is dead set on linking something out to the fucking dirt sheets, he makes it happen. Look at Ilya Dragunov, the big rumor when he came back. They were going to give him a huge push. He immediately wins the Intercontinental Championship in his first match back from Sammy. You know, it's right there, dude.
It's just so obvious. Like, the booking is so obvious. This is... Like, I know, like, this is going to kind of, like, sound like a little bit of a betrayal of what I've said before.
I'll go for it.
But, like, there's no way, like, this pay-per-view should be at least 2 hours.
And no, that's what I hear. I hear with Saturday Night Main Event that it's, supposedly it was supposed to be 2 hours of a pre-show, 2 hours of a main show, and then 1 hour of a post-show. We saw no pre-show. I tuned in on Peacock, and they just had a countdown, so I don't know what the fuck was up with that. The post-show, I'm guessing, is a shitty press conference outside with the fans chanting. The show itself, I could see it maybe going 15 minutes over, but not by much. I think they're going to try to keep...
This is the main event right now.
Oh, is it really? Almost. So we're an hour and 16 in already. So if that's the case, they're going with a really long 40-minute main event. It's going to suck.
Fuck.
Hopefully it is. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. We'll see. Simon Botch said the NXT tag team looks like Kofi and a local jobber. Well, and that's my big thing about Leon Slater is he's always looked like just a kid cosplaying as a wrestler. He's very talented. I won't deny that, but
sure,
he just doesn't pop, dude. He doesn't. Maybe it's because of his youth. He's still fucking really young. Give him time. TNA, I think it's a good place for him to kind of grow up and get good, but he's nowhere near WWE level.
No, he's nowhere near WWE level. And, like, there's a lot of people who jerk him off and think that he's the greatest thing ever. Oh, he's young and he could do flips and he cuts a decent I'm like, I don't see it. I've seen the guy cut promos. I've seen him have matches. I just saw him have a fucking match. I was bored. He's boring. Face it. Leon Slater is boring.
Well, that's the thing, too, is I remember watching Myron Reed, and I was like, okay, this guy's not too shabby. You know, at least he's got a little bit of swagger to his work rate style. But, like, when he faced Leon Reed, I was fucking I almost fell asleep. And here was this high-impact, action-packed cruiserweight matchup, and I was like, bro, this is so fucking sleepy. This is making me sleepy. I couldn't deal with it.
No, and that's the thing. It's like, the one thing, like, it's sleep-inducing, but yet you have assholes online putting it over like it's the greatest thing ever. I hate that shit. No, just be fucking honest. Be genuine. If the match is boring, the match is boring. That match was fucking boring that we watched it. You're going to see so many people online saying, oh, that match was amazing. They did flips and kicks. Oh, it was a match of attrition, and it bored the shit out of me.
Are you afraid of being kicked out of your Reddit community? Like, what What? Like, just be honest for once. It's a whole community built out of liars. Swear to God. Hate it.
Well, and that's the thing is, they all like lie and jerk each other off. Like, that's all it is.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's like that God, was it Henry Rollins? Do you remember that one song he did, I'm a Liar? That's what it reminds me of.
Right, yeah, that's what it is. Like, they're all a bunch of fucking liars. They can't be genuine with how they fucking feel about wrestling. It's all like, oh, do you guys like my opinion? Do I fit in? Fuck fitting in. Just be honest. Stop sucking Triple H's dick. And we're seeing more and more fans being honest than before, and Triple H is getting heat now because now it's okay to do that. Now you've got there's like a community like where you can be with the Triple H hate and it's deserved. Triple H deserved this fucking hate because of the shitty booking and the record low ratings and not being in the top 10 for Raw on Netflix for 3 weeks in a row now.
I'm just so glad that Black Twitter saw him for what he was. That was Black Twitter turning on him was fucking huge, dude, because that's a big segment of the fan base. So, yeah, he got fucked right there. Truly, go ahead.
King Marcus says, Rey Mysterio will always be an icon. He was an underdog superhero fighting giants with great stories. Mass Lucas, these days look like they're drunk theater kids attempting gymnastics on crack.
Well, and that's why we really say for anybody who thinks we're haters, go back and watch a Juventud versus Super Calo match. Go back and watch Psychosis versus Rey Mysterio. Go back and watch, it doesn't matter. Any of the WCW cruiserweights, ECW cruiserweights, even the old school WWF cruiserweights like Taka Michinoku and fucking Great Sasuke. I would say at least there you see different shit. You see innovative moves. It's the first time that we ever saw those moves done. And at least there was some psychology behind it. These fuckers knew how to take a move and take a bump and make it look like they were getting hit hard. And they didn't bounce right back up. They actually took the hit and made it look like it was hard. Even RVD, yeah, he might have had some bad psychology at times. Still one of my favorite wrestlers because he had a very high-paced style that stood out. Nobody was working like him at the time. Nobody was working like Ray at the time. They stood out. Now everybody, they wrestle the same, but with even worse psychology than ever before. For any complaints that Ray might have had, Shawn might have had, RVD might have had back in the day for their psychology, these new wrestlers, they take what they did and fuck it up.
They make it look fake. Like Bret Hart was right. It was like, oh, this shit looks so fucking fake.
He's right. Well, I just wish that more people like Bret would call it out. And that's why we give praise to the wrestlers out there that actually, try to keep kayfabe alive, whether it be like a Tony Storm or a Cross. We constantly give praise to the characters out there, the personalities, because they are the people that are going to save the business. They are the people that are going to bring wrestling out of this dark age that we're in right now. It doesn't have to be like this, especially when wrestling could be more viral than ever because of the social media connections. There's no fucking reason for it to have such a low popularity.
There really isn't. And if TKO thinks that they're making a lot of money now, imagine the money that you would be making if the product was on fire. Like if you had another Attitude Era level hype going on, imagine the money that you could be, imagine the prices that you could be charging for tickets. And you'd probably still get sellouts because there would be a lot of interest in the product. But no, you're getting the product that you have now because Triple H has winnowed it down to a fucking niche audience.
And even if Triple H had some great ideas, let's be perfectly honest, TKO would completely fuck them up. Not saying Triple H does have any good ideas, because he doesn't, but I'm just saying TKO would fuck it up. And the reason why I say that is because look at what TKO has done with UFC. And it was so perfect what Oscar De La Hoya said. He said, look at UFC. You have no stars now. You have Conor McGregor, Ronda Rousey, John Jones. They don't even fight anymore. Other than that, you have nobody. He called it out just for a top-level personality like Oscar to call out the fact that TKO's done nothing to build any new stars.
Yeah,
it's across the board. So that shows you, and he even put blame on Nick Khan too in that little fucking 5-minute rant, which I love. So yeah, Oscar De La Hoya was ripping up Nick Khan. He was ripping up Dana for their shitty boxing promotion coming up, Zuffa Boxing. So go for it.
No, so do you think that a lot of it is that they're just not paying the fighters what they used to, and so you're not really retaining a lot of the big stars that they could have had?
I think what's going on is they're trying to penny pinch as much as possible to really raise the bottom line and bring in more money to the company. And that's why they've really gone the way of really signing all these low-level fighters. Even Oscar was saying that's why you see all their top-level fighters leaving and being priced out, because UFC doesn't want to pay them what they're worth. I mean, they could talk all the shit they want about all the fighters that have stepped away from UFC. A lot of them did it because of money. That's why they went to PFL. Yeah, they might have had disputes with Dana or whatever, but if there's more money on the table, especially a deal with Paramount that I believe PFL has, why wouldn't you go for that,
Totally. And that's the thing. It's why wouldn't you? And so the thing about it is but people say, okay, but they're bringing back Lesnar, they're bringing back all these people. They're bringing them back on limited dates.
No,
The Miz.
Oh no, WWE. I'm sorry. I thought you meant UFC. The only thing, the only person that UFC has gotten back, because I checked. I don't know if you saw they put out the card for the White House show next year. So
oh wow,
it's already been put out. So Ronda's not on it. Connor's not on it. John Jones is facing Alex Pereira for the light heavyweight title. So that's something, I guess. It's all title fights from what I could see. But even with that, I was like, dude, it showed just how minimal the star power is right now. The top lightweight title is literally two Dagestanians going at it.
Whoopee.
This is what I'm talking about, is that the fight game has been taken over by people with no personalities that can barely speak English. I don't care how fucking great level fighters they are. They're boring as shit. Same thing with WWE. It's all work right now. UFC is facing the same problem as WWE, for those that don't know.
Well, and they're run by the same company. It's like what they're doing is like what you said, they're penny pinching. They're cutting costs anywhere they can, and that's gonna fuck WWE up if you don't make new stars. Like, this is why, like, if Triple H doesn't do this, he needs to be fired.
Absolutely. No, I agree. All right, so we got R-Truth running out and having a promo battle with The Miz.
Okay.
JC, you have a question. Trigun or Full Metal Alchemist?
Full Metal, if we're talking like 03 or Brotherhood, I'll take 03 over Trigun. Trigun is a good show, but it's not as well written as 03. So,
okay, cool. Maurice had a super chat.
Let's see. Maurice said, so with Sammy possibly winning the Rumble and even possibly main eventing Mania, how soon will it be before the ratings tank again?
Real quick, we had Joe Henry show up for no fucking reason at all. I don't know what's going on with this segment. They're having a dance-off, it looks like. I don't know what's going on. With Sammy possibly winning the Rumble and even possibly main eventing Mania, how soon will it be before the ratings tank? Oh, I think, honestly, you're going to see the tank happen Christmas week. Christmas week and the week before, I think you're going to start to see ratings start to dip a little bit. And then head into the new year, it's going to get really bad. It might pick up a little bit, like a week or two before Rumble, but it's going to be really bad, I think, end of December, heading into January.
I agree. I completely agree. Because it historically does really bad, the holiday week. Like the week of Christmas and New Year's. But we're seeing now that the ratings are already dive bombing.
That's what it is that every year, you make a great point too, every year the holiday episode is garbage. It does shit. And it's probably going to be, if I had to guess, they're going to do some like best of Raw shit, or they're going to do a taping just so they can give them the holiday off. I can see that going on. So, it's good because they know it's a shit show. They'll probably say, it was a clip show, you fucking asshole. Okay, well, excuses. That's the way I look at it.
They always got an excuse. So they just had Joe Hendry pin Miz for some reason.
And R-Truth was a sanctioned referee even though he wasn't wearing a ref shirt.
Right.
I'm so confused.
This is not the best segment they could have had here. I get what they're going for. They want to have the fucking jerk off segment here, but you don't do this.
They could have done this in the back. Nobody had to take a fucking pinfall. It was dumb.
No.
So dumb. So, Chapter 2, Unit 4 said...
People who bring cut-out signs of their own face. LOL.
Well, we were tripping out at the doof that brought in a bulldog face. But no, people they do cut-out signs of their face, of stupid YouTube celebrity faces. And we're just like, this is... we don't have the fans that ask, for the wrestlers to show their titties anymore. We don't get to see that anymore. Now we have doofuses that hold up pictures of their faces. Because it's all SpongeBob brains now.
I've never, for anyone who's a fan of SpongeBob, hey, more power to you, I was never able to get into it.
Well, the thing about SpongeBob that just bugged me is it let me know that's where animation was going. I can understand how it became so meme-worthy because of the generation raised by it. But at the same time, when I started seeing that, I was like, dude, this is the new gen. They're going for SNL humor. They're doing stupid humor. This is what's selling.
Well, and that's really what it was. It was SNL humor in the form of a cartoon. And it was not for me. Hey, if it was for you guys, hey, not trying to offend you, just saying how I feel about it. But Yeah, man. Like back in my day, we had like Ed, and Eddie, Cow and Chicken. Two Stupid Dogs. We had Dexter's Laboratory. We had the good stuff.
Oh, dude, the money. Just the money, straight up.
Money.
So, Butthole was saying the following.
I'm trying to find it. Give me one quick second. Sorry, there we go. The Sharp Foundation beating 2 Black AEW. Dark job, guys. Riveting. Sorry, I can't see.
I gotta keep it at the center.
Also,
Juventud messing up a springboard in WCW, and Tony Schiavone yelling out a spinning move was more fun than this tag match.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Well, and that's what we try to say too, is like WCW with all its faults and all that, at least you had a good commentary team. And Tony Schiavone, he really did his best to cover WCW and really make the best out of it. And even with AEW, Schiavone is still very solid at his job. Sucks that he went over to do fucking like junior baseball for fucking 20 years, whatever the fuck he did. But at least we got him back, man. So, yeah.
We got him back. But you know who we really need back?
Who's that?
You know.
There's so many.
The one-man show.
There's so many.
The one-man show.
Talking about Cross?
No, I'm talking about like of the commentators, the one-man show.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Joey Styles returning to action would be fucking fantastic. The closest we get nowadays is like the Psycho Dork version of that, Mauro Ranallo, so you get what you get.
Dude, imagine the two of them on commentary. That'd be amazing.
It would just be them yelling over each other the whole time. It'd probably end up with like Joey Styles knocking him out at the end of the broadcast.
It's like, oh my god! Excuse me, Joey. This is my moment. My moment.
Did I mention that I was the broadcaster for Floyd Mayweather? Yeah, you fucking jabroni. Shut your mouth.
Then just decks him in the face.
Oh my god, you just got knocked out. That's what's
good
needed.
old times.
Yes. So Bad Sport was saying
they're in DC and still can't get Trump.
Well, that's the trip here is that we were saying, even Tyrus was saying, oh, trust me, if it's in DC, they're definitely going to get Trump. Trump will definitely show up and be there. Blah, 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 blah. The only thing that Trump will show up for is the UFC White House show, and that's it. Just because it's at the White House. But even then, he show up in Vegas. He don't give a shit. He doesn't care about wrestling. Trump has been so tuned out, since 2008, he has not given a fucking shit about pro wrestling, and don't expect him to start, even with Triple H coming and groveling at his doorstep.
No, there's no way that, like, Trump right now is probably like eating a Big Mac on his bed watching Fox News. And hey, that's probably more entertaining for him than watching this shit. I'll give him that.
You think he's got a big old fucking bottle of lotion?
Put the lotion on my skin, or it gets the hose again. And can I have another Diet Coke, please?
So that's what he calls her. He calls her it. It rubs the lotion on my skin. So we got Gunther making his way out to ringside looking unbelievably fucking boring. No reaction behind those lifeless eyes. It's just literally just boring German dude wearing fucking oversized jacket.
That's really all it. Like, you might as well put the fucking red hat on him, make him Carmen Sandiego at this point. What the fuck? Come on.
He just looks like a kid that went fucking digging through his dad's closet, wearing his fucking oversized jacket. He needs a fucking big goofy top hat.
He does. Like the fucking like Abe Lincoln hat to go with it.
Yes.
He's the German Abe Lincoln. Why? I don't know. Who cares?
So who plays John Wilkes Booth? Seth Rollins? How we get over Seth, baby? It'd be like his ninth gimmick that they tried. Maybe this one would work. Who knows?
He gets to be the assassin. Okay.
Bad Sports. Speaking of, we got a Bad Sports super chat up here. I just want to mention Bad Sport. I'm not sure if you've seen this right now, but your girl Lillian Garcia is going to announce the big one. So you know this is in good hands.
Fuck yeah.
So Clark Herman had the following to say. Okay. I told you I saw the Iron Claw in theaters. I also saw The Wrestler in theaters. Darren Aronofsky is one of my favorite directors. I still eventually check out Requiem for a Dream and The Whale. Here's my whole take on Requiem for a Dream. Amazing movie. I actually bought it on DVD, and I've only seen it like twice because of how unbelievably fucking depressing it is. I bought it because it was good, but after rewatching, I'm like, I don't know if I want to rewatch this. I feel like I should go take a cold shower afterwards. So, but nah, I never saw Iron Claw, but The Wrestler I thought was a very good movie with Mickey Rourke. If you haven't seen it, I'd say it's definitely one of the better wrestler-based movies out there, so, for sure.
Well, and like, who made the song? Was it, who made that song? You see me when the blood, it hits the floor.
Oh, Bruce Springsteen. He's like, you can't get a doggy down to the train track. I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? That's Bruce Springsteen. What's up? What's up, Truly? Oh, okay. So, Catman was saying...
Catman says, Sami Zayn as WWE champ will kill the business.
It's one of those things where people, when they finally see him on posters and they're trying to make him out to be the big star heading into WrestleMania, you're not going to get anybody tuning in for the... like Raw or SmackDown. I think all the tickets that they sold for WrestleMania will stay sold. People still go because, it's WrestleMania. But I think the weekly shows, the Raws and the SmackDowns, especially with Cody and Sammy at the top of the company, you're dead. Like, the company is fucking dead after that point. They're dead. Those skinny, fat motherfuckers, you can't get around that. You're dead.
Right. You can't get around it. It's like when you got no Cena, you don't have Lesnar, you don't have... CM Punk anymore. You got no one. What do you have? Like, I'm sorry, I don't trust Triple H to build any of the new guys into megastars. He's not going to do it. Like, look what he did to Roman Reigns. Even the ones that he has, he devalues. What is he going to do?
Look at Randy Orton. He's too busy just having a good time with his wife, man, instead of being at the show. Supposedly, CM Punk's supposed to be at the show, but he didn't even show up. So...
he's probably still on grievance or whatever.
Yeah, I would think he's still on grievance. He's supposed to come back on Raw, I believe. But yeah, Cena's finally coming out to the ring right now. The fans are exploding for him. He's actually got the camera from Stu the cameraman, and he's now filming Stu and then the crowd. What is this shit? He's having fun. Good for him. He should.
He should. He's earned the right to have fun.
Absolutely. So Chapter 2 was saying green shirt guy in custom green Cena tee is fired. Not gonna lie. For being
I didn't see it.
For being a plant, he gets the good shit, man. And that's the one good thing about being a plant is they'll hook you up with the exclusive merchandise. So good for him, man.
Yeah. I mean, like, it just further confirms that, like, he's not just a millionaire. This guy is a plant. Like, it's confirming it, like, more and more. He's getting exclusive merchandise. Now, maybe it's because he's spending a lot of money. I doubt that. He's a plant. There's no way.
That's why I want nothing more than for one of our people to go to a live WWE show, and if you see Green Shirt Guy, if you see FTR, if you see Mexican Bailey Guy, if you see Brock Lesnar Guy, if you see any of these celebrities, quote-unquote, that we see front row at every single fucking overpriced TKO show, please ask them what their job is. I want to get more insight into who these people are, because that's something that you never see anywhere on the dirt sheets or anywhere else. Who the fuck is footing the bill for these fuckers? Inquiring minds, we want to know, man.
Yeah, we just want to know, like, what's going on. Like, how could they afford to be front row at damn near every fucking WWE, PLE, pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it? How can they afford that? There's no way the average person can afford that.
Fucking weird, man. So, King Marcus was saying...
King Marcus said, Bret Hart did not criticize Gunther enough.
I think because Bret, he kind of let up on him. He realized that the guy took a hiatus from his comments, and actually even reconsidered being a wrestler. Like, there was a lot of talk Gunther wanted to go and be a cook. Because I personally feel because of the comments made by Bret Hart, he really looked up to and respected Bret Hart. And that probably really deeply hurt him. And he's like, should I even be a wrestler? And here he is. No. I mean, is that Elias? What? Elias is there. Weird. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
They're all there.
All right. It's kind of weird seeing Elias right next to John Cena and Kevin Owens and RVD, but whatever. Cool. Sami Zayn is front row, the next WWE champion.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the thing about Bret is I think he just let up on Gunther because he felt bad for him. I can understand, So
don't let up. Keep being fucking honest. If Gunther sucks, Gunther sucks. Let him know. Break him until he gets better.
I'm trying to push him into Suicide Watch.
Yo guys, when Bret Hart said I'm not good wrestler, it almost did it for me.
But now I'm back to beat Cena, squash him, and claim to be the best, even though no one will care about this match in 5 months from now.
Did he just be a fucking toilet bowl chef in a mental hospital? Look at this gourmet dinner I made for my toilet bowl.
It's just him eating a big bowl of shit with a spoon.
That's what Brett did to him. Brett Cartman'd him.
He Cartman'd him. We just need Brett on commentary. Just be a fucking miserable old woman like what he is, but just on commentary.
Yeah, fuck Jesse Ventura, dude. We want Bret Hart on commentary so he can just fucking just disrespect everybody. Humble the roster.
Humble him.
King Marcus said, Lincoln freed the slaves, Gunther freed the masses from insomnia.
Fact.
Oh, that he did, no doubt. And that could be his whole gimmick. He could say, I freed the masses from insomnia. It's something. It's better than fucking boring wrestler guy who comes out in black and white underwear and has no personality. It's like, fuck.
It'd be funny as if he got like legally classified as a sleep drug.
Hey, you know what? Him and Dominic Dijakovic definitely could. I think that they're in that territory.
Oh, easily. I'll never forget seeing Dominic Dijakovic live at NXT and falling asleep in the front row. Like, I'll never forget it. Lights, the heat, fucking loud assholes next to me, like all those fucking like marks. And even then, I was falling asleep.
Wasn't it Kona Reeves he was facing?
Yes.
Okay, and the only good thing about that match was at the very end they had Rey Mysterio come out and beat the shit out of Kona Reeves. Like, that was the only thing I think that, like, kind of got us out of that fucking just work rate coma was Rey Mysterio coming out at that live show and fucking saving the day.
I don't understand what the big deal, like, so many of the fucking people that get overhyped in NXT, they suck.
They're garbage, man. Well, because it's a WWE product, that's why. It's got the WWE vehicle behind it. So, anybody that's not a part of that vehicle, even, you know, like, AEW, of course. TNA is part of that vehicle now, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. Look at that guy's sign. I'm not crying, I'm chopping onion. You're at a WWE show. Where's the onion and where's the knife?
It's in his pants.
Ah.
And we don't want to know what the knife is. But
you can imagine.
You can imagine. So Alejandro said,
Leon Kennedy will be in RE9. Can't wait.
I saw that. I saw the little teaser trailers for that. So that's good. Leon Kennedy has always carried the Resident Evil franchise. Claire Redwood, I think her name is. I might be fucking that up. Anyways, she's the other one that's pretty cool. But nah, it's like I think that RE9 could be very good, especially after the past Resident Evils. They were pretty good, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it could be great. I mean, like I saw the trailer for it that they got. It's like they're in like some abandoned town and like there's like some chick working at the FBI. It looks like a good story, so like I'm willing to give it a chance. It could be good.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing that really hasn't gone fucked up with Capcom being kind of fed now is the storytelling of Resident Evil. I really hope they keep it strong. They're supposed to be doing a Mega Man revival, which is kind of weird, you know? I don't know if that's going to turn out good. Hopefully it does. But yeah, it's very interesting to see what's on the horizon, you know? It's funny, too, because I was actually... right after JCW went off the air, I went on X, and they were streaming the Game Awards on X with this horrible echo the whole fucking time. But 4 million people were tuning in to watch that shit, so just saying.
I mean, yeah, there's still a lot of interest in gaming. Like, I hate why do we need to get bleeps on a fucking on a streaming service? It's Peacock.
Because
why are they bleeping it out?
There might be children watching that would be very offended at cuss words said by the crowd.
What about the kids in the crowd? Like
I don't care. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that, are you entertained watching my shit product? No, we're not.
No.
We're not, Triple H. You're not doing the job, sorry.
And your shit product is continually failing to get in the top 10. It's causing SmackDown to get under 1 million viewers. Well, yeah.
Well, this is our whole problem with SmackDown, too, is that for anybody that jacks it off for its work rate or its ball, as the fans say, I don't know how that phrase got started, but yeah, apparently
ball?
SmackDown is baller shit now because, they know ball. If you do shitty bad psychology work rate, that's what the fans say. They say you know ball. I don't get
assholes.
it. I don't get it. Why is shitty bad psychology wrestling being compared to basketball? Basketball is an actual sport. I'm confused.
Because they want to look cool. Yeah, I know ball guys. Well, do you know Triple H's balls, JD's balls? Whose balls are we talking here?
Oh, you check out that new Kendrick Lamar album? No, I didn't, because I actually have musical taste. Fuck you.
I've got standards.
It's just there's such weird NPC motherfuckers, I tell you. So we got Gunther now trying to do a choke slam. Oh no, he does the chop. John Cena catches it, starts hitting him with fake punches. Gunther throws him to the ropes. Oh, Cena shoulder block. All right.
Oh, man. Lifts up Gunther, slams him down.
We can't say you can't see me.
Now, see, I'm sorry. Right here would be the logical ending. He's getting ready for the 5-knuckle shuffle. Hit him for the FU, 1, 2, 3. In a real world, it should be John Cena ending the match like that.
That'd be cool.
Well, and then afterwards, let's dedicate the last 10 to 15 minutes of just him celebrating in the ring. Fuck it. Let him have his moment that Goldberg never got to have, you know?
Like, drop a bed down from the ceiling and let Stephanie and Cena get it on, you know?
Yeah, that'd be awesome, man. I'm telling you, the fans would fucking love it. And just seeing Triple H just blow a gasket at Gorilla would be just 100% worth it. I hope that the cameras are on him for Unreal Season 2. Gotta get that shit on Unreal Season 2.
It's just Triple H crying in commentary. They said they'd keep it off camera.
So is that going to be the cliffhanger for Season 2? We get to see that. Possibly him in a kennel. Who knows? Who knows?
He's got the collar on. He's being walked around naked like a dog.
With just a big blur spot over his a tiny little blur spot over his wiener. It's like the size of an eraser. Boop. Beat. So, John Cena, he's got him in his STFU, and he's torquing back. But, of course, Gunther is no selling this shit, because he's not going to tap to John Cena. Oh, a little fun fact here. There's only 3 people that have tapped out John Cena. So, you know Triple H is the type to fucking make history in the worst way.
Time for number 4. We're gonna tap him out.
Yep. Oh, Gunther with the missile drop kick.
And that's the problem. Like, if people think about the booking logically, if Cena loses, the crowd's gonna get deflated.
He doesn't care as long as his guy gets his fucking rub. What's up, Truly?
Do you think Stephanie's embarrassed to be married to Triple H?
I think at one time she was proud to be. She acts like she's proud to be married to him online. I think she does a good job of basically, kind of inflating the relationship that Vince McMahon and Linda McMahon kept alive for the longest time.
Right.
I think that they're as much of a couple as Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton are a couple. It's the same type of relationship, same type.
She's got those like cold Hillary shark eyes. You know what I mean?
She's got those Kuru eyes. Like she's been eating a little something that she shouldn't be. Just saying. All right, so Gunther hit him with a really shitty clothesline, and John Cena, being the fucking pro he is selling the shit out of this.
And he's just pointing at Cena, babbling to the ref.
Look at that. John sells a normal fucking clothesline like he got shot in the fucking head with an Uzi. Look at this.
John, come on now. Standards,
man. Gunther's the type of guy that John Cena would just rib the fuck out of back in the day. He would Alex Riley the fuck out of Gunther.
Oh, he would have like emasculated him down to his fucking boots. If you thought Bret Hart fucking crushed his soul, nah. Cena back in the day would have Kali mobbed that motherfucker, just reached in, grabbed his heart, pulled it out, and just squeezed it out. Yeah.
Well, and for anybody that was taking David Otunga's side, it brought me so much joy to see Booker T basically call David Otunga a bitch ass. And say, if you a grown man and you talking about bullying, you a bitch ass.
What are you gonna? Is David Otunga gonna sue Booker T now?
I don't know. He's a fake lawyer. He might either that or he'll get the Beast Mordos to go after him. A punk. I know he called him a punk ass. I'm just saying it'd be so much better if he called him a bitch ass.
A bitch ass. Beast Mordos, attorney at law.
It's an SNL sketch that's come to life. I'm so shocked that Tony doesn't do more with that gimmick. Like, Mercedes Moné could be like fake suing Harley for like gimmick infringement for the fucking puppet. Like, there's so much stupid shit they could fucking do with that character.
I know, right? They can have fun with it. But no, they'd rather put on Continental Classics and bore the fuck out of the crowd and drop the ratings down, which is what's happened.
I really hate Tony Khan and Triple H's tournament fetish. I like it because I used to like tournaments. They have ruined tournaments for me. They ruin everything that you could possibly like about pro wrestling.
Well, because they overdo it. It's too much. Like if you have one tournament a year, that's fine.
Yeah, but when it comes to a point that every time a champion goes on hiatus, you have a tournament. So we're trying to get a number one contender for John Cena tournament. It's lazy, exactly. Always a reason.
Yeah. It's just so lazy.
Yes.
So they're having Cena so way too much of this fucking stretched out, boring German turkey man. No, you got to have Cena getting the offense in and squash this motherfucker.
Dude, it's just
send him back to NXT.
It's been 5 minutes of Gunther clotheslines. What the fuck is this?
It sucks.
It's big time.
All right, so now Cena's getting offense in again.
Cool. Truly?
Alejandro said, Brock Lesnar, WrestleMania 19. Botch was scary to watch. Sorry, NC, we have to keep moving the mic back and forth, and NC had it right in the way so I couldn't see. The computer's too far away, and I can't see, so sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, and it's especially for anybody that saw that shit. I thought he broke his neck. It was still fucking fantastic, though, to see a 300-pound guy do a shooting star press. So, he's always had that type of agility. He's always had that type of ability. He's always been just as good as everybody thought he was, but much better. So, Brock he's tough, dude. You notice this thing with these, whether it be these wrestlers, Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, they don't give a fuck if they break their neck. They're going to keep on wrestling. They don't give a shit.
They're fucking tough as fuck. They'll take it. They don't care.
Yeah, no, Kurt Angle always bragged about it, wrestling with a broken freaking neck in the Olympics. John Cena. Even John Cena, this is something that most people don't know. He broke his neck, showed up to Raw the same fucking night. He don't give a shit.
No,
or was it the night after or something? Yeah.
Yeah, like Bianca Belair breaks a nail and she's like, oh, sorry, baby girl, gotta take 6 months off. Fuck you, Bianca Belair. Get back in the ring.
And you know she's just fucking drinking mimosas with Naomi. It's like, we know what's up.
Drinking
we know what's up. You just go
like, baby girl, I want my baby to be dumber than Jey Uso.
If it's an Uso, just saying. It don't matter. She could go alcohol free. It's still gonna get a little bit of that feel. Just saying.
But she's trying to make sure.
She's trying to double down. Okay, so John is choking out Gunther now with a rear naked choke. It's a shitty rear naked choke, even shittier than Gunther somehow. Gunther has his leg on the ropes.
They roll apart. Now Gunther's huffing and puffing on the outside of the ring. Hey, Marks, what happened to Gunther's gas tank?
I was just about to say, dude, Gunther has a fucking awful gas tank for being a fucking real pro wrestler. Real pro wrestlers are like fucking Ricky Steamboat, Ric Flair, that could go an hour and still be fine, you know?
He's the 60-man. Remember that TNA segment? I'm the 60-minute man. You want to know what 60-minute is? He's got this like fucking beat red Halloween mask for a face. It's fucking great.
Oh, the good old days of TNA, I tell you.
The good old days.
Okay. Clark Herman was saying, if I get a Canadian smart that eyeballs me for loving both Brett and Sean because of the Montreal screw job, I will be like, of course. I can love both, just like I can love both Black Sabbath and Deep Purple along with both Star Wars and Star Trek. And I personally think that right there, by the way, Clark, thank you very much for the donation.
Thank you.
No, let's go ahead and talk about this real quick. Because back in the day, we were raised on Brett and Sean, man. And like, even our dad was split between Brett and Sean. He was definitely more of a Sean guy, but anytime those two fought, he was on the edge of his fucking seat going, It was great. It was like theatrics on the screen and in your house at the same time. You had to get out of the way of the fist being thrown, but still, it was that's fucking entertainment, man. That's what it's growing up with great fucking wrestlers, dude. You get hyped just watching on TV.
Dude, I'm remembering what Dad did. remember when Hogan turned heel and he's like, "Ooh."
See, the Hogan turning heel was fun. That was definitely a top dad moment. But for me, it was anytime Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels wrestled because of the fake punches being thrown, the grit teeth, the emotion being showcased, man. You don't get that nowadays.
Get him again.
Fucking great. But yeah, as for we were also raised on Star Wars and Star Trek, man. I was very fortunate to see 1 through 6 in the theaters, man. Fantastic movies. Star Trek, we were raised on Next Generation and the original, man. Classics. Black Sabbath and Deep Purple, some of the greatest doom rock bands of all time. I mean, shit. We Truly's told you about the Black Sabbath Gold Paranoid record I got. So yeah, nice. we are huge fans of everything you just mentioned, and there's nothing wrong with being fans of either or. Especially nowadays when everything sucks. Fuck the rivalries. If it's awesome, put it over, you know?
Totally. But as you were saying that, damn it, you reminded me of the fucking ICP Sharon Osbourne Howard Stern's video. Dude. Oh my god. That shit, if you haven't seen it, go watch it.
Dude, that was unhinged Jay and Shag. So back in the day, Howard Stern used to actually be a really awesome show to watch. They had Goldust on there. They had John Cena on there saying the craziest shit. John Cena talking about like fucking 400-pound women like the size of Haystacks Calhoun. Just like, and Goldust doing his fucking Tourette's gimmick on the radio. It was fantastic, man. But one of the things that we remember was ICP was on the show on the same time that Sharon Osbourne was on the show. And the whole thing was that she was the manager for Coal Chamber at the time. Coal Chamber was one of those bands that was on tour with ICP, and one of the big complaints made, and she was getting mad about it, is the fact that Coal Chamber would open, you know, and nobody would show up, or ICP would open and everybody would show up, Coal Chamber would close and everybody would leave. So, and that was just pissing off Sharon. She got into it, and Shaggy's like, what did Sharon say to him? She said, "Don't disrespect Ozzy, he's the king of metal." And Shaggy's all like, "Yeah, he's the king of heroin metal."
Oh no, it was Violent J. He was like,
no. Shaggy said that.
It was Violent J. It was Violent J.
No. Jay said that she should buff his fucking pickle. But Shaggy was the one that said that. I could have swore it was Shaggy that said the heroin metal. Either way, they were fucking off the hook. And it almost got down to the point where Cher was about to get in a fist fight with him. It was great.
That was awesome, dude. Wait, didn't she throw us like water? Like she threw her glasses at him.
She was getting pissed, dude. Like, that's one thing, is she stands up for her man. Sharon loved Ozzy. Loved him for a longest time. She loved that man, and she would fucking go to war for him, you know? True love.
True love, man. She was down for him. They loved each other. No, that was cool.
With her.
Hell yeah.
That segment was funny.
With her, too.
What happened, Truly?
I said Ozzy was the same for Sharon, too.
Oh, yeah, they were just a great couple, and she was there with him through all his drugs and demons and all that shit, so, you know, she's seen the worst and the best out of him. So, damn it, Cena was about to go for the 5-knuckle shuffle. Gunther, of course, no-sells it. Big boot. German release. Oh. And now he's setting him up for the powerbomb. Could this be the fucking finish? Oh, that powerbomb sucked, too. 1, 2, and Cena kicks out. Wow, he's keeping it going. Garza had a super chat. Go ahead.
All
right. Remember when they had the Three Stooges remake back in 2012 and had them on Raw?
I don't.
We don't remember that, honestly, MM. I do not remember that happening at all. If that happened, I'll go back and check it out. But I do remember the shitty Three Stooges remake. I remember that. Oh, shit. John Cena going for the second rope. F you. Will he hit it? Boom. Pin that fucker. 1, 2. Damn it, you motherfucker. And he kicks out. You motherfucker. Damn you. How are you going to kick out of John Cena's top rope FU, you fucking asshole?
That's right, Gunther.
Son of a bitch.
I can't see
That's right, Gunther. No sell all of his great moves.
Get the rest of the comments tonight, guys. I am having a really hard time seeing. I am so sorry. I can't.
That's at this weird angle. You got to move your chair over here. I think that would help.
Well, truly, stay here and react with us.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're almost done with the event. John Berthenhall was freaking loving that shit at ringside.
Who?
He's the dude from The Walking Dead. He played the Punisher. He looks Italian as fuck, but he sounds like a redneck. I don't know what better way to... you know who John Berthenhall is, right?
I have no idea.
Not vaguely, but, you know.
He's one of those D-list celebrities that Raw's showing off at ringside. So it's something, man.
That'll really get the ratings up. Hey, we got John Bernthal. Yeah.
Hey. His nose is somehow more crooked than CM Punk's.
Look at Cena. He's like all.
It's funny if like Punk walks up and he was like, "Hey, motherfucker, what the fuck are you doing here? You trying to fucking upstage me with your fucking crooked nose? I've got the most crooked nose, asshole."
Well, I got a thing or two to say about that. Boom! Wade Barrett and CM Punk in a twisty nose fight would be great.
The twisty nose fight.
Well, because that's the thing, too, is I'll give Wade Barrett credit. He was actually, according to the gimmick, a former bare-knuckle boxer. That's how he got the fucked up nose. If that's the case, let's have a bare-knuckle match between Wade Barrett and CM Punk. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. Who wins?
Yeah. I'm guessing Wade in probably 10 seconds.
Punk will just be crying on the floor. Ow, you hit me.
This is supposed to be fake.
He storms back to the fucking gorilla position. He goes to Hunter's like, unsafe work environment. He's funny to his nose.
Sorry, Punk, was kind of already like that, just saying.
No, it wasn't. It was more crooked before, asshole.
It was more of a banana instead of an Abbey Road, you know?
Yeah. Oh, Gunther. Oh, he's making Cena paid. Oh, Cena's fighting out of it. He's fighting out of it.
Come on, should be your second win. This should be your Hogan moment right here, where you fucking start landing the elbows to the gut, you pick them up, F you, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, this should be his Hogan moment where he fucking no-sells his shit and says, that shit don't work for me, brother. I'm going over, and he goes over. Like, you can't have Cena lose this match.
Well, if it's up to Triple H, he probably will. Hey, they went 40 minutes and Cena lost. What more do you want from me?
I wanted Cena to fucking go over and not make this fucking boring Gunther stretched out turkey man look good. No, you don't have him. He's no sold finishers.
This whole match has been no selling finishers, clotheslines, and really shitty sleepers. That's the whole fucking match.
Who could ask for more?
It's everything you would want in a wrestling match. Oh, John, he's getting his Hogan moment right here. He's hulking up. Come on, get the elbows. Get the elbows going. Oh, picks him up for the FU. Gunther slides out like nothing. Right into the sleeper. Dude, that fan knew what they were doing, and I hate them for that.
Bastards.
Damn you and your distracting stupid sign.
Well, at least put the name of the dog on there. Come on.
Yeah.
We just see some random pitbull face up there. I mean, come on.
It's a wrestling fan modern day. They don't care about any sort of story behind it. Just here's the work rate.
They sold their brain for the money to buy the tickets. Okay.
Hey, you got to find a way to, get it some way. I mean, they've already sold their kidneys, their livers, all they got left is their their brain. So there you go.
It's like, I'm not really going to need this, guys.
Sold it all. It's like that one episode of Married with Children where Al, he only has 8 pints of blood in his body, but then he sells the 9th pint of blood that's in his brain. That's what I'm thinking happened.
That's a good episode.
That's it, dude. Married with Children is classic.
It's amazing.
I just love it how that's the one thing on Roku I always go on. They always have Married with Children on. If I can't get Reno or South Park or Beavis and Butthead, I'm going right for Married.
Well, that's a Fox product, right? So Tubi should have it.
I think, yeah, Tubi has it, but I know it's on the main screen for my Roku app, so when I go on there, it's like that and a couple other shows.
All of our live shows that we watch.
Right
There for us.
Gunther continues to lock that sleeper in and bore the crowd. Yay.
Look at these fucking dweebs at ringside filming this shit on their cell phones.
It's like, why? It's like you're there. You're on camera. You're on the hard cam side.
Well, not only that, but Peacock can make it look better than you ever do with your fucking shitty cell phone camera. So it's like, come on, man.
Right.
Just take a photo. You don't need to take a video.
Good. You finally got it.
And Gunther kicks out.
1, 2.
I know, kick out.
Morrow would be so proud. These fans look so fucking deflated.
Morrow would probably be jerking off at the commentary desk at this point.
Morrow would have blown probably fucking 8 loads by now. Knowing him.
Michael Cole turns like, oh my god, hashtag, what are you doing? Shut up, Morrow, this is Michael, this is my moment.
Hashtag covered in semen, oh my. This red-faced, boring German asshole is trying to choke out Cena with the worst fucking rear naked choke I've ever seen. He doesn't have the lock on. Now it's just a shitty sleeper hold. Cena's purposely, like, not breathing in to make his face blue. This is how good he is at what he does.
No. Hold on. They're not going to fucking do that. No, they can't be. Can't be.
He has to Hulk out at the
Please.
third arm dropping.
Please, dear God.
Okay, that's 2. He's still got the third arm to fucking drop. Pick it up. Hulk Hogan moment. Hogan moment. Boom. Yeah, see? Up. He's flashing the 666.
He lives.
He's letting him know who he represents. He's hulking out now.
Did you see how the ref just
Hollywood, just in case you forgot.
For a second? Like, you're not doing this.
Yep. Oh, shitty elbows from Gunther. He's hitting him. Oh, now he's got the sleeper in. This could be it.
This could be it.
Damn it.
That was funny.
Is John Cena, is he going to fade? Is he going to fade? Is Cena going to fade?
Okay. Look at that bitch tap that he did. Like,
Are you fucking... Yeah, okay, so yeah, Triple H is going to get a lot of shit on Twitter for this booking. He should. You don't have Cena tap out in his...
Look at their faces.
You don't have Cena tap out in his final match with you... Fucking stupid booking. Yeah, I promise you, Triple H is going to get buried for this shit. And he should.
He should. This is awful fucking booking. Now, we knew that John Cena was going to job. We fucking knew he was going to job. But the fact that they stretched it out this long and they fucking left all the fans here think that they were going to get something good sucks, man.
So, for anybody who doesn't know what just happened, Cena just tapped out to Gunther.
Great. Marcus was saying it's official. WWE has officially died.
Yep.
For anybody that gave up after Vince left, now it's I can understand why you're giving up now. I get it. I get it, man.
This is disgusting to have. And now, granted, for Cena, he did tap out in the worst fucking pussiest. Well, he tapped out like a no selling kind of way. Yeah. But still, you had Cena tapping out in his final match. You don't do that shit. You don't do that to Cena.
Fucking disgusting, man. Absolutely fucking disgusting what they just did.
Yep.
My God.
Yeah, look at them. They're all screaming, yelling at him, trying to hit him.
Look at all the fucking middle fingers.
Yeah.
Like people
are they flipping him off?
Yep.
Shit out of it.
Good.
Yep. No, John was smiling when he tapped out. So, yeah.
Oh my God.
Very sad, man. Very sad.
It's disgusting. It's just fucking disgusting what they've done to Cena to ruin him like this.
Well,
what are you thinking?
Well, and think about how many John Cena fans paid to see John Cena. Like that show
I know.
Was filled with John Cena merchandise on everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they go and they fucking disrespect him like this. Unfucking believable, man.
You said Triple H was going
to the only way they could save this right now is to have the bed drop down from the rafters and...
Cena was just like, yeah, let me lightly tap out to this shit. It also reminded me of like the first time Vader tapped. He didn't know how to tap. He's just like,
Shit.
Are they chanting bullshit?
They should.
What are they chanting?
Robbie was saying, would have been so much better for Cena to pass out right after doing a "You Can't See Me." Fair point, because at that point it would still protect him even going out. Yep. I have no problem with that. I think that's how they should have done it, but no, we got the shitty fucking garbage ending with Gunther struggling to put shitty choke sleepers on him the whole time. It was terrible, man. Nice kissing the mat. Good Lord. So disgusting.
This is gross. I mean, just what they've done to Cena. I mean, like, Cena deserves to have a better send-off than to lose to Gunther. Tapping out to Gunther is how John Cena's... It's how John Cena's going to have his last match. You can't have this shit. You can't.
Yeah, so Alejandro was saying, I'm disgusted with this ending. Nose Man needs to go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's so frustrating, too, is that he's doing everything he can to piss off all that's left. Well, as soon as it's going to get to the point where even the work rate fans are going to be fucking pissed off at you, man. You're really nichifying the fuck out of the product. And the fact that John Cena signed on to be a 5-year ambassador after this shit, man, why? Why? Yeah, I know there's money there, but it's like, dude. Oh, now Noseman's coming out to the ring holding Stephanie's hand. He's got Cody and CM Punk there too. Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Bruce Pritchard. They're all coming at the ring.
Dude, yeah, they're burying him on Twitter right now. I mean, they got like pictures of like Osama, like fucking Triple H than Osama bin Laden. They got Punk coming out now.
Yep, Cody, Undertaker, Bruce Pritchard is there too for whatever reason. Yeah, no, he got everybody. Is that Carlos Silva from TNA? What the fuck is that?
Are they chanting "You fucked up"?
They should be.
I can't tell. Oh my god! Even the people in attendance.
They should. They should be absolutely disgusted the fact that they paid money to see their hero be disrespected like that, man. They're booing the shit out of Triple H and for good reason.
They should be. We're paying it forward. Everybody in that ring right now is over the age of 40. What the paying it forward to who?
Well, and not only that, but Cody was the same guy saying in an interview a week ago, we don't need people like Cena. We don't need these guys to come back and save the show. They should invest more in the stars that they have, like Cody, which is not a star, like Punk, which is not a star.
Oh, he's back.
You mean 1 million viewers, Cody Rhodes is not a big star? No, he's not.
Nah, he's garbage.
Garbage.
My bad.
And I'm sorry, Cody in Street Fighter is gonna be a fucking flop. Did you see how goofy he looked with that stupid wig on?
Oh, dude, it looked fucking weak.
Yeah,
that was some weak ass fucking shit.
We'll talk about it. Yeah, him and Akuma tomorrow on the news. What's up, Truly?
I just made a post on Twitter, something I haven't done in a while, when I take Triple H and told him he could suck a dick because this one sucked.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm sure a lot of fans are going to be doing that, are going to be letting Triple H know how they felt about the show. This event is going to earn him a lot of hate because John Cena was beloved. He did a lot to really raise his I guess his name up, you know, especially coming after a heel turn. People forgot about that shit after a week.
Oh, and look who's in the ring now. Oh, Triple H clapping.
Of course. He's got to put himself over on John Cena's last match.
I seriously hate Triple H. Like, it's not a fucking gimmick. It's not a work. I legitimately hate Triple H. I think he's a piece of shit person. He's an egotistical glory hound. Why does he need to be in the ring? Go away, Noseman. Go back to Gorilla.
Well, my whole thing is, why aren't there more people calling him out on his egotistical grandstanding? That's what really frustrates me, is like all these WWE dick suckers who want to pick a side.
Booing.
Good.
They're booing.
And he's laughing. He's laughing while he's hugging John
shit.
Cena. Look at this fake shit,
Okay,
man.
so right here, I'm
What's
on
up?
Triple H's Twitter.
Uh-huh.
And it says WWE, and he just reposted it. The ring general Gunther has arrived, and he retweeted that, but not John Cena's.
Of course. Nah, he's putting over his boy, not John Cena.
Unbelievable.
You need to get that one.
But just the fact to see the crowd booing Triple H, like, this is, like, we've seen Triple H fuck up over and over and over again. You're seeing it on social media already. Whatever hate Triple H has already, it's already intensifying. You're gonna, like, if you hate Triple H, tweet about it. Tweet negativity. Let them bathe in the negativity that they fucking deserve.
And this is not the viral moment that he wants to go for. Like, right now, they're just having John Cena look at footage of him and his parents talking about how he was meant to be a wrestler and a superstar and all this other bullshit. How come we couldn't see this after he beat Gunther? If anything, him beating Gunther would do something for Gunther, because Gunther went the limit with John Cena, and that in itself is something to talk about. Right. But no, he's got to get the shitty fucking victory over John.
Well, and the shitty victory, like, fast forward to WrestleMania. Is this shitty victory over John Cena going to mean anything?
Nope. No, it won't. It will mean nothing. It's like all the people that Cody squashed to get his reign. It did nothing for their fucking careers. Made them look worse.
Like, there really is no such thing as the rub. The rub is bullshit. Like, really what the rub is good creative getting invested in you. Like with John Cena, with Stone Cold, The Rock, Undertaker. It's like when creative cares about you and invests in you, that's the best rub that you can get. Beating somebody in some fucking one-off match is not really going to help much.
Well, just think about the golden opportunity they left on the table with R-Truth. They did nothing with re-signing him. You could have done something with that storyline. Did nothing with it. This is what Triple H does. He does something to make the fans happy if there's enough uproar about it, but then he doesn't capitalize afterwards. He's like, yeah, I've given you what you want, fuck off. That's how he looks at it.
He didn't even give the fans what they want this time. I mean, this is some, like, I tell you, man, like, and that's the problem. It's like, what they're showing now is just going to piss the fans off even more.
True. Yeah, I would say if this weren't around Christmas time, I would definitely give it, man, because we're going to try to give the fans a little bit just more time to enjoy time with their family, especially since we're doing an extra live show every week now with JCW. So because of that, it makes it very hard for us to do these Triple H's of bad bookers or question everythings or any other shit like that, because we have a show we actually want to watch. And Wednesday, that's our dedicated stream whatever show that's wrestling. So,
hey, NC, real quick, I'll be right back, man.
Okay, no worries, man. So yeah, we'll try to get it out to you, but no promises, man. We'll see. Maurice was saying, next Cena interview, he needs to bury WWE and Triple H and the disrespect he had to endure all year. Yep. Hashtag fire Triple H. He never will do that because of the fact he's on a 5-year deal right now to be an ambassador to WWE. He was the same guy that was saying he had tears of joy when he saw CM Punk apologize to Saudi Arabia. This is not the John Cena that we grew up with. This is the John Cena who will do everything he can to be the most beloved babyface he can in the history of pro wrestling. That's what he's going for. Be nice, Maurice, but we're not going to get the real John Cena. We're going to get the fake John Cena. Alejandro was saying Sting had a better send-off than this crap, and I totally agree. At the very least, Sting went out on a big show like WrestleMania. Sure, he went out to Triple H, and that's disgusting in its own right, but he went out on a big show and had a big moment and involved, like, even the NWO came down during that match. It was a very memorable match. And, you can't say the same for Cena, who had to retire on a Saturday night main event. Think about what he's done to people like John Cena, like Edge, like Bobby Lashley. His send-offs, Triple H's send-offs to these wrestlers is some of the most disrespectful shit I've ever seen him do to people in the business, especially people he's been in the locker room with for over a couple decades. Love or hate him, show him their fucking respect.
Well, but we're talking about John Cena. We're talking 17-time champion. He's been the face of the company for almost 20 years. This is how you send him off? Tapping out to fucking Gunther and this fucking lifeless video packages that we're playing now? Come on. Cena, and now Cena's leaving his fucking clothes in the ring, and I bet Stephanie's probably jerking off to this right now.
Yeah, this is so fucking good. Yeah,
strip butt naked for me.
And look at Triple H, he looks pissed off.
Oh no, Triple H. Well, yeah, look how fucking red-faced and pissed. Oh, this should be my moment. You're taking up too much ring time, you fucking glory hog. We're already 15 minutes over. Let him have his fucking moment, you idiot. It's John Cena.
Well, I bet Triple H is mad about how the crowd's reacting to this, because I think even he didn't think that they were going to be this fucking pissed.
Bro, they paid to see John Cena, not Gunther, you fucking prick.
Look how
well, that's their fucking problem.
So John's doing the whole look back thing. Robbie High was saying, I hope TKO's listening to the Triple H boos. Awful. He really needs to. He really needs to take this shit in and realize that he fucked up, man. Cena's looking around at all these fans, giving a wink. What's up, Truly?
What they need to do is you guys need to get on Twitter and start taking Triple H and TKO and let them know how shitty this was.
X, Twitter, whatever the fuck you want to call it, get on there and let people know. Let TKO, let WWE know, let Triple H know how bad of a job they did. Not just the fans in attendance, and I'm sure our fans will. I'm sure they're going to... They're going to do that. Mike Souza was saying Vince would have given Cena an honorable retirement and it would have been the main event at WrestleMania against someone worthy like Drew or Breaker. I'm done. I absolutely agree with you on that. And that's absolutely, like, even Vince admitted that in an interview, is he felt that just the way John Cena had been handled and his retirement tour had been a travesty. Vince, he saw the potential in John. And this is coming from a guy, he almost fired John at one time when he was Prototype. He saw the potential in John, the work, just how hard he worked for him, the workhorse mentality. He saw all of this and he gave John a chance. And John became his number one dude. He busted his ass for him. So yeah, and I completely agree that Vince would have gone all out and given John Cena the retirement that he deserved for all his hard work that he's given to the company.
I mean, like, I'm just being real with you guys. Like I'm pretty like, inoculated to Triple H's bad booking at this point. Like I'm pretty much used to it. So like nothing really surprises me. Like it wouldn't surprise me to see Sami Zayn fucking job out Brock Lesnar on the way out. True. It wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't surprise me. Even I'm a bit taken aback by what I just saw. Like even me, even I, as like deadened inside to fucking
Jaded.
Triple H's product. Jaded. Even I am like, I'm shocked about how fucking bad of a decision that was. And if I feel this way, imagine how the Marks feel. Imagine how they feel.
The look on Triple H's beet red pot roast face was all you need to see to know that he did not like how the crowd was reacting. Not only were they adoring John Cena, but they were booing Gunther winning. Why? Because you can even see online, when you go online, you see WWE.com try to put over Gunther as their top guy on X. You see the official handle of WWE try to put over Gunther as the top guy, and you see nothing but hate in the comments, and you see dislikes on YouTube. That should be the red flag that you kind of slow down on the Gunther push, and you let John Cena have his moment. Just saying.
Well, what do they say? What does the Bible say about pride? What does pride come before?
Pride comes before the fall.
Yeah.
Triple H is all about that fall. He's gonna fall hard, man.
Nick Khan and Triple H, they think they could do no wrong. Oh, we're selling out venues left and right, record-breaking attendance gates. Ratings are doing decently. That's how they felt for the longest time, and they had the YWC sucking their fucking dicks for years and for the last 2 years.
It was disgusting. It was disgusting. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of WWE dick suckers out there that will put over the shit product simply because it's slightly better in their opinion than AEW. And that's where it really comes down to, is that if that is the competition, a company that was beating the shit out of Triple H's NXT for 72 weeks, if that's the competition, then there's a fucking problem, and it shows you WWE is not stepping up their fucking game because there's no competition.
There's no competition. They feel like, well, what is the company? Like, okay, if we fuck up the booking, we piss them off, where else are they going to go? They're going to go to AEW? Yeah, right. You think they're really going to go to AEW? Or they'll just give up on both. Nose man.
Yeah,
we'll do both.
Yeah, and that's why it doesn't matter. Like, in the end, all he's going to do is kill off wrestling with this fucking monopolization. Him handling TNA, him handling AAA, him trying to get New Japan, him trying to ensnare his nose tentacles over every big company out there that's not under AEW or other than that is a big fucking problem. And a lot of more people are going to realize it sooner than later. King Marcus was saying Ric Flair's retirement match and send-off back in 2008 was far more prestigious, far better than than this pathetic mess. Well, and that's the thing, too, is it doesn't matter how many times Ric Flair retires. At least when he retires, it's memorable. Not a lot of people are going to remember John Cena going out on a Saturday night main event, or they'll try to forget it the best they can because of how embarrassing it is.
Well, I don't blame him. Like, I don't blame him for wanting to forget this shit, because this is not like I just don't feel good after watching that. I feel like shit. I don't feel warm inside. Oh, Cena has this great retire. I feel like, really? Like, this is how we're gonna send Cena off? Really? All those years for that? Fuck.
Well, that's the thing. Whenever we do our impersonations of Triple H booking, we're never intending for the shitty, like, highfalutin booking decisions that we're coming up with. We're never hoping that those become reality. But somehow they do become a reality because Triple H is that much of a cartoonishly dumb fuck as we make him out to be.
I mean, for all we know, Triple H is watching us and like, he's just with the fucking notebook. All right, Sami Zayn jobs up Brock Lesnar on the way out. John Cena taps to Gunther. Fucking great ideas. Keep them up, guys.
Well, that's the thing, is we're not even getting mad. We're just laughing at you fucking wrecking your whole fan base in the company just to spite book us. It's stupid. It's stupid.
Well,
us and other people, you know?
Us and other people. And you're seeing even the fans in attendance who paid money, who paid good money. Some of those tickets were going for like $1,200, like towards the end. Even they were booing it.
For good reason.
Booing Triple H.
For good reason. Just the fact that, here's the great thing, that Triple H got booed, people were calling him out for his shitty booking, and John Cena was getting cheered in the very end.
Yeah.
That was like the perfect fuck you to Triple H. And you could see, I mean, I'm glad Truly pointed it out, he looks so angry. He went from getting the laughs in during the boos when he was hugging John Cena to being like, damn it, now they're fucking cheering for him again.
Well, and notice, like, as it was going on, he was getting more and more closer to the ring, and then getting in the ring, getting on the ring. It's like he was like, Stop cheering him and cheer me, damn it. I'm the guy that made this all possible. You certainly did, Noseman. You fucking ruined it. And now they're booing you as they rightly should.
He's thinking in his head, how can I make this about me? He found a way.
He found a way, and by making it about yourself, Triple H, you're now the one getting booed and taking the blame for the shitty booking.
Good, fuck him. So Zek is not home was saying seeing people destroy Noseman in the show is going to be very fun. We'll try to get you guys to Triple H as a bad booker. I'll try to squeeze it in on one of our work nights if we can. Just because I think at this point it needs to be done. We'll try to make it happen. But no, you're going to see a lot of people ripping apart this show. I would even hope people that were sucking the WWE dick for the longest time would rip this up because of the disrespect towards John Cena. Something I think that every single podcaster at this point that has a reputation or has a career, you more than likely grew up with John Cena or he was a big part of your wrestling fandom. So yeah. I think if there are people that don't bash this decision, you should really start questioning their integrity after this.
So I'm going to read a tweet from Bruce. Okay.
Oh God.
Triple H being booed multiple times tonight when he came out to celebrate with John Cena is the picture-perfect interpretation of what everyone thought of his creative in 2025, and he laughs about it.
Wow, JD. Okay, so, wow. He's having to fucking admit it because he can't keep the grift going, JD. You did it for 2 fucking years in a row. You couldn't fucking admit it, but now you are. Congratulations, JD.
He had to wait for the crowd to react. When the crowd started booing, he knew this was no way that he could spin this online as being, it's just a fucking shitty crowd that they're performing in front of. There's no way he could spin that. He knew he had to be fucking real for once in his life. So good for him, man. Good for him actually trying to stop the grift and be real. You're never going to see Gilberti do that or Cornette do that.
No.
So, way it is.
You know who else you're not going to see do it? You're not going to see Easy jump do it because he's going to suck WWE dick to get that WWE Legend deal.
What's up with him saying, yeah, even Jim Cornette is smarter than me? What is this whole gimmick of saying that other people are smarter than you? That's not the way that you should fucking book yourself. It doesn't make you look humble. It makes you look like a dumb fuck.
Right. It's like him trying to humble brag, but he's too fucking stupid to realize that no, it's just gonna he's burying himself by doing that.
He's an idiot, man. Yeah, I want to, he's an entertaining guy. I'll give him that, and he's smart at some things. But overall,
sure.
Man, just saying. Goodness, Duro said Cena looked like he wanted to get out of there. And that's what it was. It was Cena is, because he's an actor, he's really good at being fake. That's the one thing. Is for anybody who's thrown off at the chameleon act that he's done as of late, being this ambassador for WWE, being Mr. Happy Babyface, even though he's getting fucked in the butt. Anybody who's blown away by that, he's a Hollywood actor. This is the same guy that walked out butt naked at the Academy Awards. He has no humiliation. That part of his brain has been removed.
I'm honest to God, I am shocked that Triple H should go, all right, John, we'll give you your last match, but we're going to do a bit of a gimmick change. We're going to have you come out as Ricky Stenicki.
Either Ricky Stenicki or John Cena. The gimmick is right there. Either he cuts his dick off and goes trans, or he comes out as a masturbating singer. Either way. He'll make it work, though. I'll give him that. John Cena would make either one work. Straight up.
Oh, because he's John Cena. He can make anything work. It's just, my God. That book, to see even the long-time Triple H dick-sucking marks coming out and bashing him, Triple H, he has to go. You can't save this. I didn't even see Vince get buried this badly.
Well, this is the type of thing where it's unsalvageable. Now, don't get me wrong, people were wishing death upon Vince McMahon and still do to this day and still blame him for wrestling downfalling and all that shit. But it's to the point where Triple H, he's receiving more widespread hate. At least it was a couple subsets of the fans going after Vince McMahon. Now it's everybody is going after Triple H and his shitty booking decisions. It's really looking like he's doing everything he can to get his shit in before he fades in the sunset by WrestleMania next year. So who knows, man? Who knows?
They're kicking me at the door. Hey, you want a little turtle? They're kicking me out the door.
Good. Leave a big footprint on his ass on the way out, man. So, Eric E.B. Jones said, wow, even your podcasters like Stevie Richards are saying the Saudis are going to buy, LOL. Well, and this is something where I think even people like Stevie Richards, even people like Matt Hardy, they're getting sick and tired of seeing all the marked decisions that have been put out there that have resulted in bad business and not bringing in any sort of money for pro wrestling in any company. They're sick and tired of the bad business decisions getting over, and the ones that are actually profitable are not. I think, honestly, it took it took Vince Russo getting back in office. When Vince Russo got a position with JCW and started showing these people, hey, I can make moves right away, I think it gave hope to a lot of people out there. It gave hope to us, let's just say that much.
It did, and he's putting on good shows. So, like, it's not just hope, it's also, there's, like, substance to the hope.
And shit, that's something where we were kind of skeptical going in because we've seen some of his stuff with Rocky Mountain Pro, and we're like, okay, well, what can he do with this limited roster? He's done a lot, man. It's definitely worth checking out if you get the chance. So,
you got the big butt chick, so there you go. You got something, you know?
There's something, man. Jordan was saying Noseman just had to shit on Cena one last time. Well, and that was so frustrating there is that he felt the need to really get one last shot in. His Survivor Series wasn't bad enough when he got cooked and beat up by 3 women. That wasn't bad enough. No. He had to have Gunther sloppily choke him out in the middle of the ring after tons of fucking no-selling and kickouts. And then he had to come and share the ring with him because he can't have Cena have his last moment. He has to share the ring with Cena. Doesn't matter if it's his going away or sharing the last moment. You're going to remember Triple H right there.
Well, and even if you think about it logically, about like the heat that Gunther's going to get, because he's going to get heat from this. The crowd's going to boo him and all that. But it's not going to be the right kind of heat. It's going to be the fuck you, get off my TV, go away kind of heat.
It's the type of heat that he doesn't realize. I mean, I think he got a little hint of it at that live show, but I think a lot more people are going to be doing fuck Triple H chants live. I could see that happening. I could see a lot more people saying this shit sucks. I could see a lot more people not buying tickets and not going to these shows. I think you're going to see a lot more turnout because you have to really look at the grand thing of it all. They won't do anything with Randy Orton. They've already written off LA Knight off TV. Braun Breaker's really, and Logan Paul are really the only young guys who might get a push out of all this shit. It's not enough for me to watch the program, especially when you got Cody Rhodes as a champ. You got CM Punk as a champ. You got Sami Zayn to be a champ. Not good. Not good. Can't look forward to that.
Well, I mean, like, I feel like a lot of the people that, like, paid, honestly, like, these people that paid all that money for these tickets, I feel it's only fair to ask them a question. Do you feel, if you paid $2,000 for a ticket to go see that shit, do you feel like you got your money's worth, or do you feel angry at Triple H that you got fucking ripped off?
I almost wish we could have had one of our people like Peter Promo live there to see just all the hatred of the fans who paid money to go see that and have their Triple H booking shoved in their fucking face instead of actually getting a moment for themselves. This is how fucking unbelievably selfish Triple H is. He does not care about the fans. He let it be known at that roast or whatever for WrestleMania, fuck the fans. He does not care what the people who pay for his product think. What an asshole.
Because he feels, because of 2 things. So number one, because he's had, for years and years and years, he's been treated as, by JD, as the savior. He's going to save us from that evil, horrible Vince McMahon with his takeover bangers on the main roster. And you add on to that, Nick Khan as the middle guy between TKO Corporate and WWE, defending Triple H no matter what. Because he's his best good old buddy old pal. No. Nick Khan and all the fucking YWC Mark podcasters who sucked Triple H's dick for all those years, those 2 things are the biggest fucking problems here for getting us where we are now.
Well, and we've been calling out for years all the talent that he held down on NXT. Seeing people like Karrion Kross, who could have been a top-level star with the right gimmick change, be absolutely buried by a 150-pound Adam Cole on the fucking mic, and it is just sit there and take it. Seeing people like Alexa Bliss, Elias, Liv Morgan, some of the most talented people that you've seen on the main roster, even Baron Corbin, get treated like shit in NXT. And the minute that they get called to the main roster, Vince sees what they have and gives them a shot. It's so frustrating. His fucking work rate favorites have never gotten over to the main roster. Andrade flopped in the main roster. Aleister Black flopped in the main roster. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa flopped in the main roster. Bronson Reed fucking flopped in the main roster. His favorites fucking suck.
They suck, but like, look at what we just saw like tonight. Even tonight when they showed the WrestleMania women's video package, who was not there?
Go ahead and tell them.
Alexa Bliss. How the fuck can you not have Alexa Bliss in that video package? But you'll have Charlotte, you'll have Tiffany Stratton, okay, Rhea, okay, but how can you not have Alexa in there?
Not enough muscles. I like my women very muscly. Yeah, we know, and it's turning off the fucking ratings, asshole.
I'm not gay. I promise I'm not gay.
I like Russian bodybuilders too. Wow. Good for you, man. King Marcus said the comments on Twitter are vicious, deserved. Yep. And I am so glad. I am so glad that the fans aren't holding back and they're getting more vocal with Triple H's bad booking. Because it's getting to the point that even they are realizing that Triple H, he's got a way or the highway. He will not do anything to make the fans happy. We try to let you guys know he is not a booker for the people. You gain nothing from being a tribalist for this motherfucker. He is not going to do anything to make you happy. He only cares about fans that like fucking Nathan Frazier and Axiom and Isla Dragunov and Gunther and Cody Rhodes. If you don't like any of those wrestlers, he's not making wrestling for you. I would even say he would probably fucking bury Braun Breaker and Logan Paul, even if they got a decent push. He doesn't care about what you like. It's about what he likes.
No, he not only, and I agree with like everything you said, it's like he wants to book what he wants to book. But to make it even worse, as we've seen, he takes whatever former megastars that we had, and and as we said, he devalues them. He devalued Roman Reigns, he devalued Brock Lesnar, he devalued John Cena on the way out. He's devalued so many fucking people. Bray Wyatt he devalued before he died. So many fucking people, and he never got called out on it. He never got called out on it. I mean, we called him out on it.
Oh yeah, especially like for Edge and Bobby Lashley, they should have been used way fucking better than what he did. The send-off with him giving him a SmackDown Intercontinental Canadian title, what an asshole to fucking Edge. Like, and even Bray Wyatt, treated Bray Wyatt like shit. It did nothing with the Wyatt Six. Was handed gold, fucking shit the bed with it. Was handed gold with John Cena's heel turn, shit the bed with it. This guy has shown you can give him a viral moment, he doesn't know what the fuck to do with it afterwards. He's fucking clueless.
He's completely clueless. He really this is the reason why he needs to go. He needs to be gone. Like you cannot have this guy running your roster, running this company creatively, and expect to have a growth in audience when you're consistently pissing off what fans you do have. It's like what he did tonight with the reaction you're seeing on social media, and that I've seen a little bit of. That is going to cause a lot of people to just give up on the product and not buy tickets. So if they wonder why. If Nick Khan wonders, gee, Hunter, I don't know why ticket sales are down significantly from what they were just a month ago. What's Triple H going to say? What's he going to say? Is he going to say,
don't worry, Gunther's going to save the program. We're going to give the title, haven't beat CM Punk. Easy ratings.
That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. Is Triple H is going to have some fucking lame excuse like he always has for the product going down. No, it's his bad booking and it's Triple H's ego that is what's killing WWE right now. If you think there's not going to be a bad result to this, then you're living on another planet. This with the long even if even JD can't defend this shit, because normally I've seen him in the past defend this shit before. He can't defend this. If he can't defend this, do you know how fucking bad that is? Do you know what the result, what the repercussions of this is going to be?
Not even Rhea Ripley. There's not a single person under the Triple H regime that he likes that is good. They're all mediocre or worse. Mm-hmm. Every fucking one of them. People got to see for themselves how bad of a worker Rhea is with that botch on SmackDown with Zelina Vega. Yeah, a lot of that was Zelina. A lot of that was Rhea too, because she can't fucking work. Yeah, she's great for coming out to an entrance and smiling and doing her little kick move and that's it. But when she gets on the mic, she's boring as shit. Everybody who he gets behind is boring. He's a boredom lover. He loves boring ass fucking wrestlers.
Well, and what he does, and even the great ones that we named, like Braun Breaker, even the Obi Femis to some degree, the Tiffany Strattons, like he can't make them into megastars. Like even though they have the material there to fucking make him into a megastar, he can't do it because of his bad creative.
Well, and that's the thing too, is even if he has a wrestler that he really likes, he can't get them to the next fucking level because all these guys who he gets behind, there is no character growth. Gunther's the same fucking dude he was, just with less weight on him. He's still fucking Walter. Isla Dragunov is the same dude he was in NXT UK, just with more muscle and a shitty neck tat. Nathan Frazier and Axiom were the same fucking dudes they were in NXT UK and NXT. Nothing changes. Johnny Gargano's the same fucking little work rate bastard. Same thing with Tommaso. They're all the fucking same. No character growth.
There's no character growth. There really is none. And so for anybody thinking that the product's going to get better from here on out, it will not get better until Triple H is fired. Like, that needs to be said. That so many people, like, I think, you know, everybody who's tweeting that should say, you know what, I'm not buying another ticket until Triple H is removed from creative. I think that needs to be trending over and over and over. And if that can trend, I think shit can change. If they can see that there's a negative repercussions to having Triple H as the head of creative, they'll probably make the move and fire the guy.
They should. I mean, you can't blame TKO anymore for this shit.
No.
Especially when it's somebody like Gunther going over. When has Gunther ever been made to look bad in NXT history? For anybody to really... What you have to do is you have to take a look at these wrestlers, whether they come up through NXT UK, NXT, whatever. Take a look at how well they've been used even in developmental. If they've been pushed to the fucking moon since their inception, whether it be Io Sky, whether it be Rhea Ripley, Gunther, Isla Dragunov, that's how they're going to be used on the main roster. For anybody who sees, oh, this guy's fucking awesome at NXT 2.0 or NXT 3.0, whatever, he's going to be amazing. Triple H didn't make him. He has no investment with them. He is only invested in his babies, and that's it.
Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and even Cody Rhodes to some degree. Like, people can make. Well, wasn't Cody Rhodes a part of NXT like a long fucking time ago?
Cody Rhodes was a part of the NXT that was around with Daniel Bryan being a coach and Miz being a coach. You remember that, the original NXT? Yeah, original NXT he was. But no, he is one of those guys that I think he really got behind, like CM Punk, to stick it to Tony. That's how petty Triple H is. I don't think he really likes personally Cody Rhodes or CM Punk, but he's doing what he can to piss off the fan base and to piss off Tony Khan. It's all a very personal, weird, petty vendetta with all of his enemies. This guy, he has made a lot of enemies, and he puts out his warfare, so to speak, in his shitty booking.
No, he does, and this is like you could not have booked this worse for John Cena to fucking tap on his way out, to tap like a fucking bitch.
It makes you think, what is he going to fucking do to Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar? We're already hearing about Brock Lesnar retiring at SummerSlam 2026. Is he going to have that fat fuck Bronson Reed take out Brock Lesnar? More than likely. Or Gunther? And I can only imagine what fake monster in his head he's going to put to take out Brock Lesnar and make that the new guy. You can only imagine the terrible decisions that are going to come. And what happens when Roman Reigns has to retire? Who's going to put him away? Is Solo Sikoa going to be the guy to retire Roman Reigns? Think about how fucking bad all of this is.
Seriously, like, this is... It's going to get rough until, like, and that's the thing, is like, you guys, you have the power. Triple H wants you to think that you don't have the power. Like, oh, there's nothing you can do. You can whine and complain all you want. I'm not going to be gone. You have the power. If you don't buy tickets, if you make WWE's wallet hurt, if you hit them in the fucking wallet where it actually is going to hurt them with TKO, they'll make the change. They're all about the money. They can't afford to have a massive drop in ticket sales and merch sales. They can't afford it. They need to be making profits on this shit. So you know what you need to be doing? Not buying another WWE ticket. Make that shit trend on social media.
But more than anything,
fire Triple H trend on social media.
More than anything, stop watching Raw and SmackDown.
It
is unwatchable fucking garbage. Stop giving them eyeballs. Stop giving them your money. This is a company that has no loyalty to you whatsoever. It doesn't care how long you've been a WWE fan. It doesn't care how long you've been a John Cena fan, a Brock Lesnar fan, Roman Reigns fan. It doesn't care that you've invested so much of your time and money and passion into this product, into making the WWE into the entity that it is today. They don't fucking care about that. All they care about is your money. So if all they care about is your money, starve them.
Right. You have the power. Nick Khan and Triple H want you to think that you're just some nameless, faceless person. You don't matter. If you ain't buying their merch, if you ain't buying their tickets, if you ain't watching their show, guess what's going to happen? They're going to be hurting. You have the power to make them hurt. You have the power to make them feel you.
Good, and this is the power of the people that we always talk about, man. Make your opinion matter. Get on X, especially since they're more motivated than ever to give a shit what people say on X and on YouTube. really make your opinion count. This is to all you creators, anybody on X that has a handle, get your shit out there. Let them know that this is a terrible booking decision, and this is going to cause so many people. This is not a I'm canceling the WWE Network type of episode that they dealt with Vince McMahon. This is something that will cause ripples throughout the whole entire world, because John Cena was not only beloved in the United States, he was beloved worldwide. He's, in a lot of ways, a Hulk Hogan Jr.
He really is. And to me, this is the death of a thousand cuts. This is like, it's not just like one bad thing that Triple H is doing. No. It's he's constantly fucking up over and over and over and over and over. And he's going to continue fucking up until he's gone. Because he feels untouchable. He feels like no matter what he does, Nick Khan will suck his fucking dick and it's not going to matter. You need to hit them where it's going to hurt, and you need to hit them in the fucking wallet.
Well, and that's the thing, too, is he can get cozy with Donald Trump, but Donald Trump will never show up at a WWE event or put over that shitty product. He's putting over UFC. That's where his money is. That's where his mind is. He doesn't care about WWE. So him siding with Donald Trump was nothing more than the chef's kiss on top of the really terrible booking, on top of the racism. It was the perfect chef's kiss to let everybody know that this guy is failing at his job and failing miserably, and that he will put over his own terrible favorites at the expense of the company and its popularity. He does not care.
He does not care, and this is the thing. Because he feels untouchable. Like what we've been saying is that the pride comes before the fall. They feel untouchable. They feel like there's something they feel like there's something that they could do wrong. That's far from the case, and you have the power. You can hit them where it hurts. You need to do it, and honestly, let people know that they have the power. You have the power to make TKO fucking tap out.
True, man. Eric was saying this TKO era is scarily similar to the New Gen era. Well, and at least with the New Gen era, there was some sort of entertainment there and something you could work with. With this, how can you fucking work with this garbage? It's basically the indies on TV, and people still put it over as WWE's better than AEW. It's still the fucking indies on TV. This is Ring of Honor in the big leagues, man. Nobody wanted to see this shit except for the nerds online.
Right. Nobody would like, and even the nerds hate the shit. Like I'm looking at responses over and over on X. I can't find one fucking person saying, "Oh, I actually like this booking decision." I can't find one.
Good. I mean, even I would hope accounts like Wrestle Purist and Elite Rockers and even Fade would call out the shit for being as bad as it is.
Let me see.
Humble said canceled Netflix and Peacock. A lot of people are going to be doing that, man. A lot of people are going to be doing that shit. I can guarantee you.
Let me see what Elite Rockers has to say about this. Okay.
Go for it.
Hashtag we. This is a tweet from what Elite Rockers posted. Quote, "We want Vince." WWE fans are chanting for Vince McMahon on the post show.
Wow.
Damn.
We're going to have a fun day on the news tomorrow. That's for damn sure. Talking about the failure of Triple H in Lifetime and just how embarrassed he looked towards the end. It had been a while since I've seen him look that pissed off. He looked fucking enraged. And to see the fans just digging it in with the knives of saying, "We want Vince." Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I love it so much.
I got to see more. So who are some other mark accounts that I could go check out and see what they're doing?
Check out Fade. What did Fade have to say about this shit?
Fade. All right, let me check out Fade. I highly doubt he's putting it over, but we'll check it out. So Fade. Fade.
At Fadeaway Media.
Fadeaway Media. Okay, let me see what he has to say. Okay. All right. I'm pulling it up here.
Well, why are you doing that?
Even Fade. So I got it. Even Fade. Here, I'll show those. I'll show all these, or I'll speak them out. Fade tweets hashtag or quote, "We want Vince." Chance breakout during the post show. Hashtag thank you Cena. Cody Rhodes breaking down tears. Okay. Jey Uso drunk as fuck saying Cena not really retiring.
What?
All right.
Good Lord. Well, at least Fade is pointing out the love for Vince. That's something that you think a WWE shill account wouldn't do, and he's doing it, so that's good, man.
And what? And just I'm so sorry to interrupt, but like, what have we been saying was going to happen next year?
People are going to start saying it, and they are. Just the fact that they're wanting Vince back. You hated Vince. Didn't you call him a sex trafficker? Yeah, you want him back now. You're fucking desperate, aren't you? Admit it.
Admit that we were right all along. All you fucking assholes saying, "You fucking idiots want Vince back. Triple H is a goat booker." Admit you were fucking wrong and we were right for years.
This is the thing, is we built a show called NXT Sucks where we've been calling out Triple H's failures before everybody else. When everybody else is saying, "I Booker of the Year, he's fucking amazing, look at all the bangers he's giving us," we were saying he's doing nothing to make any stars. He will never create any stars for the main roster. We were saying this 7 fucking years ago, and now you're seeing for yourself the stars that he's making. Gunther, Ilya Dragunov, Sami Zayn, you're fucked.
Well, it's because they wanted to just be in that fucking Mark hype bubble, but now you've even got Fade, you've got Elite Rockers, you got JD shitting on this shit. Like, it's the people. Like, honestly, I never thought it would happen. Like, I'm gonna say it right now, I never thought even those people would fucking turn on Triple H this quickly. But they can't. They know that they can't fucking they can't shill for Triple H. You can't do it anymore. This is the recipe for Triple H getting fired.
Good. Well, this is what we needed more than ever. And look at what happened. I hate to say it. Look at what happened to Vince. There was a lot of uproar at the time for him to get removed from office. And eventually he quietly stepped away. Maybe this could be a situation with Triple H, just saying, where he has to step away, where he has to do what he did to Vince. Remember all that shit you did to Vince? Now you're going to have to do the same thing. Hopefully that happens. I'm just saying.
Them chanting "We want Vince," the people who paid money that you never would have heard that.
Because they know that Vince McMahon respected John Cena. Not only respected him, but looked at him a lot like a son. I'll never forget when he wished John Cena a happy, heartfelt birthday and didn't say shit to Shane McMahon that one year. He has always loved John Cena like a son. So Morale Mike was saying Triple H used to be the locker room bitch. HBK saved him. It really is his connections with HBK that really helped him out. I mean, because he was HBK's bag boy, he became just another guy that wasn't just a jobber to Henry O. Godwin. He became the guy you see now, the power-hungry fucking tard you see now. So, way it is, man. Way it is.
It's the way it is.
Golden31 was saying ratings, ticket sales will still plummet drastically. And that's what I'm going to say right here is that for all those fans that keep on pointing out, "They're still selling out arenas, you retard."
Not for now. Not for long.
You can't say that. And while they may have either sold out or come close to selling out for this John Cena match, you're not going to have that after this. The descent that they have caused, I don't think it will fully hit them until tomorrow. When you start to see the downfall on Raw for Netflix, the downfall for the ratings, the downfall on SmackDown, across the board, this is something where they might boycott WWE over this. I'm just saying.
And what I would say to those fans who want to boycott it, cancel your WrestleMania tickets. If you bought WrestleMania tickets, cancel it.
Because what are you watching for at this point? If you were a John Cena fan and you got WrestleMania tickets, what are you watching for? They took a guy like Gunther, who has nothing in common with John Cena. John Cena is a colorful, bright, babyface superhero type character. Gunther is a boring, serious guy who barely lifts at all and does nothing special in the ring. All because he's Triple H's favorite. This is the most frustrating thing. At least with Vince, he got behind people who were charismatic, creative, and brought something to the product, actually put asses in seats. I can't fault Roman Reigns and John Cena for being Vince babies because they actually brought something to the product. Brock brought something to the product. What the fuck has Gunther, Ilya Dragunov, Sami Zayn, and Cody Rhodes done for the company? Even CM Punk. His fucking returns are diminishing. What have any of these people who Triple H has gotten behind, what have they done for the company?
They've done nothing. They've done absolutely, and they're not capable of doing anything. These are not megastar. Gunther is not a megastar. Cody Rhodes is not a megastar. Even if, no matter how hard they try to book this guy into a megastar, he's not a megastar. He's just not. He's Cody Rhodes. He's a mid-carder. He'll always ever be a mid-carder. Dragunov, mid-carder.
Across the board, man, and this is what we keep on trying to say, is everybody who he gets behind, even like the Motor Shitty Machine Guns, and even DIY, nobody wants to fucking watch these people. Nobody wants to watch Carmelo Hayes put on fucking bangers, except for these fucking internet nerd bots. No normal people want to watch that shit. So frustrating.
No, but you want to okay, get a load of this. Ready?
We got some more. Okay, what do you got?
I got some. Okay, so I'm looking at the trending tab on X right now. Number 1 is hashtag SNME. Number 2 is Saturday Night Main Event. Number 3 is Spurs. Number 4 is Heisman. Number 5 is Brown University. Number 6 is UFC Vegas 112. Number 7 is Give Up, Never Give Up. Number 8, Vince.
You know he's just gonna be fucking just watching with a big ass smile on his face. Good for Vince, man. If anything, let's hope this leads to a hashtag bring back Vince type of moment. Who knows?
It already is.
No, I'm talking about like where it starts showing up on TV from now on Raw. People start chanting that shit. I want that on every fucking Raw. If people pay for a ticket, I don't want them to. But if they already happen to pay for a ticket and they want to go, hijack the show. Fuck it.
Just the fact that we're hearing fans who paid money in that to that show to say hashtag or to say we want Vince, and then what have we been talking was going to happen next year? That they were going to do what? They were going to sell to who?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Sell to Saudis. Work with 14th and night to run the U.S. regulatory compliance in U.S. buddy. That's the thing.
If they got to free up a little bit of money, get rid of women's golf, fuck it. Go ahead and get WWE. It's worth the money at this point. To save it at least.
You mean to tell me women's golf isn't a draw?
Nah. I just said I think that was probably a bad investment from the Saudi investment fund. Just saying. Just saying. Gio was saying, I petitioned for fans to stop buying WWE tickets when they're in your town. Don't go. Well,
yes.
What was the most frustrating thing for us too is because when we went to a Raw, we've seen this twice now. We go to a Raw. And we pay for our tickets, mind you, and it wasn't that expensive at the time, but we paid for tickets. We go there, and we show up, and there's, at the last 10 minutes, some bitch comes out handing out a big old stack of free comp tickets to people just to fill up the arena and make it look full on camera.
It'd be funny if Triple H goes up to Nick Khan and he's like, can we comp the whole arena?
Can't afford to do that, buddy, just saying. They're so fucked, man. Well, and that's the thing, too, is even if they start giving away tickets like TNA did back in the day, they're still not going to get enough people in there because there's just no claim for the product. Not even homeless people, I think, will want to come in there to fucking just piss in the fucking seats or anything, you know? Or make the seat into a toilet. Not even that. How are you going to get the fans in there?
They could even offer free food to the bums. They wouldn't even like, that fucking company that jobbed out Cena. Oh, fuck that shit.
They got better dumpsters to go to, damn it.
Yeah.
Goodness Dura was saying, I reckon some of these mark accounts are only calling Triple H to fit in with the narrative when their natural inclination is to support Triple H booking.
Yes.
I think, because what they like is they like the work rate stuff, but even they are starting to realize that the work rate stuff is very selfish and it's not doing anything to bring in new viewers to the product. And even some of these people who love the work rate, even they're starting to realize, man, you can't carry a show with all work rate. You got to have stories. It's taken them long enough, but even they are realizing that. It's fucking frustrating, but here it is, man.
Obviously, you've never seen a takeover.
No, we have, unfortunately. We've sat through them saying, end the fucking match!
Literally, even back then, we were on camera saying, end the fucking match.
Well, that's a frustrating thing, too, is like, this is Triple H booking 101. He has not changed over the last decade. He loves long, drawn-out, boring contests that at least have to go 40 minutes and have at least 15 kickouts, really bad psychology, no selling, move after move after move until somebody gets concussed. That's what it feels like.
It's just lame, dude. It's so fucking lame that they bought into this for so fucking long.
Yeah.
And now they're seeing it.
True. Jordan was asking, how does Noseman not feel like a failure, TWRP? I think a lot of it is his echo chamber. He has a lot of people that he's surrounded with himself, much like Tony Khan, that keep on telling him that he's doing an amazing job and he's putting on bangers. For a man who's 55 years old to go and do a post-press conference for Survivor Series and say, yeah, we put on a lot of bangers. You sound fucking pathetic, dude. You sound pathetic glazing your own product. Talk about your own product like that, you know? Leave the fans to say that shit. When you're saying that shit, it makes you look like you're overcompensating, and he is. He's overcompensating for a very, very bad product. I'm sorry. Bangers don't equal ratings. They never will. Fight that all you fucking want, all you New Japan, G1, Climax, Ring of Honor marks. The shit you like does not bring in viewers and never will.
No, it never will. And you've seen enough evidence to prove that it's just not a draw. It's just not. Like right now, I'm tempted to go back on Twitter and see what's trending. Let me take a look here.
Well, while you're doing that, King Marcus was saying, after tonight, you just know Lesnar, Reigns, and Jericho, if he does return, are going to be ruined even more so. Well, and that's a frustrating thing, too, is even with Jericho, they're not trying to make it into a surprise or anything. They're letting everybody know, for his retirement tour, we're going to do a big year and have it go out and have him job to everybody. And they're going to do the same to Lesnar. They're going to do the same to Reigns. This is how Triple H is going to extend the fan base out, is with these retirement tours. He saw what he could do with Cena, so he's going to market the fuck out of it for these next guys. It sucks.
Yeah, have fun trying that out after what happened tonight. Have fun with that.
He really kicked himself in the ass doing what he did, putting himself over one more time. He thought, you know what, oh, they're already fucking mad at me. Let me get one more shot in. Yeah, well, that one more shot might be enough to fucking break the camel's back. I'm just saying that one more shot might be just enough to piss off what's left of the fan base and get them to just quit wrestling altogether. They're not even going to go to AEW or TNA or JCW. They'll just probably quit wrestling altogether.
They'll just stop by, like, you're conditioning the fan, like, what, because Triple H is too stupid to realize what he's doing. He's conditioning the big money ticket buying customers that if you spend a lot of money on these tickets, you're going to get pissed off at the end.
True. And that to me, it shows me that he does not care about the fan base. It's the biggest selling point I want to put to any WWE mark who dare defend anything that he does. Even if you're happy that John Cena lost for whatever reason. Even if you're one of those people, realize that this does nothing to boost the product. Even if it's, oh, you got your hate boner fortified by having John Cena lose. What does that do for the product? This was the wrong booking decision in the long run. Look at it like that way, but they won't, you know. King Marcus said, pro wrestling died with Hulk Hogan's death. WWE life support died with Cena tonight. It was really a couple stages. You had Vince McMahon leaving the business. That was a big one for a lot of people. Hulk Hogan, him dying, that was a really big one for a lot of people.
Yeah.
John Cena leaving, that's a huge one for a lot of people. The only things that are left for him to ruin and devalue are Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, and the eventual cucking of LA Knight. He's still got a ways to go, but he's going to do everything he can to absolutely kill off any and all viewership and anything that people actually like with the product. I can even see Braun Breaker getting jobbed out to some fucking loser like Isla Dragunov, just saying.
Yeah, it's probably going to happen. I'm watching the video right now. Apparently, let me go ahead and I don't know if it's safe to play the audio.
What is this for?
It's the crowd chanting, "We want Vince."
Oh dang! Should be safe if you just do a little segment of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've called almost all of John Cena's matches for 23 years he was here in WWE.
You guys hear it?
I hear it.
Wow. Wow.
That is crazy. Isn't that fucking crazy, man? I never thought I would have seen
crazy.
That in my time. Triple H fanboys turning on Triple H and saying this shit. Unfucking-believable, man.
And saying, "We want Vince."
Wow. Dude, my mind's blown. It is truly an insane moment in time, what we're seeing right now. It really is. It takes me back, man. Nicholas Murray said Triple H deleted another Roblox game, asshole. If this is an insult towards John Cena, this kind of ties in with what I was saying earlier. Even if you're happy that John Cena lost, at the same time, what does this do for the program? What does this do for the company? Having a man that meant that much to other people, even if you dislike him, you got to go ahead and sit inside and say, you know what? A lot of people like John, and this is really going to piss a lot of people off. I don't think I'm asking for too much, you know?
No, you're not asking for too much. They have no idea, and that's the funny thing about all this is they have no idea what they've done. They're too stupid and in their own fucking bubble to understand what they've just done. I know, it's we keep saying this, but it needs to be stated. It needs to be said just how much they have fucked up, and they don't even know.
I think they're going to see it on Raw. I mean, because I could already tell from the last Raw card, it was looking like raw garbage. I mean, really, all we have to talk about from this last Raw leading into this SNME is LA Knight getting taken out of action by Bronson Reed, which is disgusting, and then Braun Breaker cutting a cool promo on CM Punk. And that's it. Nobody's talking about the matches or anything. And then even on SmackDown, what are they talking about? Rhea Ripley and Zelina Vega botching. Nothing more. Those are the highlights of wrestling now. That's what we're talking about is botches and good wrestlers getting taken out.
Yeah. Hey, can we brag about one thing real quick?
Sure thing.
Across multiple platforms, so across X and YouTube, right now we're over 1,000 viewers.
1,007
Live.
viewers. Holy shit. So yeah, no, this is surreal, man. Thank you so much, everybody out there. Very cool to see. V-Lock was saying, I want to see 3/4 of the arena where the Royal Rumble is held to be empty. That would be a perfect shot to Noseman's ego. Hey, man, knowing this, after this, I think this is going to piss off a lot of people. If they haven't already paid for their tickets, they might start selling them off on StubHub. You might see a lot of scalpers. I'm just saying. And this is diehard WWE fans scalping out their own fucking tickets to people on the street. Who knows?
Could you imagine if that trends online? Hashtag selling my WWE tickets. If that trends on X, could you imagine that? How quickly TKO would be shitting their fucking pants? Because if they're doing that, they're probably not going to be buying new tickets.
Well, that's the crazy thing, too, is that you got to think, too, with how much people have paid for the Royal Rumble tickets, especially for WrestleMania. The packages. TKO is doing everything they can to just rip apart the last of their fan bases, their wallets. Just take every little dollar that they have, bleed them fucking dry. I say they flip the tables. I say these fans, these diehard fans, that you dedicated your life to WWE, get your money back. Get your fucking money back. Get a refund on your ticket, especially if you got it through Ticketmaster. Get a refund on your ticket. Get a refund on your hotel. Get a refund on all that shit, and treat yourself to something that's non-marquee. Go take a vacation with your girlfriend, man, or your wife.
Yeah.
Go to a theme park. Go, take that money, put it in stocks. Put it in something like, I don't know, whatever, invest it. It's so frustrating to me that like people will waste their money doing something that they don't enjoy just to fit in. No, don't do that.
Well, because you know what I think it is? Like, I think a lot of these people want to be a part of this like big thing. They want to be a part of it because then maybe they feel like they're kind of like isolated. Who knows? But to me, I think it's because a lot of them want to feel like they want to fit into something. When the product is doing this, you can't fucking fake the funk. You got to let them know that this is not, with the amount of money that they're fucking paying, this is not okay.
It's not, man. It's embarrassing and it's disrespectful to John Cena, and nobody's calling it out. That's the most frustrating thing to me, is not a lot of people, they should be. I want to see more big accounts, like whoever it is. I want to see even Cornette talking about this. I want to see everybody talking about how unbelievably disrespectful that John Cena went out like this. Like him or hate him, he did not deserve this disrespect. And you had to know that even he was running through the motions with the weak tap out and the smirk that he gave at the end. He's going through the motions. I feel bad for him, man.
I feel bad for him, just the way they treated him on the way out. It's like, this is how you're going to end John Cena's career? God.
Fucked up, man. So MM Garza was saying Royal Rumble for men, guessing who's winning. Oh, are we going to get Oba Femi winning? Triple H, no. Oh, Braun Breaker winning the Rumble? No. Even better, Sami Zayn winning. Oh, come on. We're going to get it. That's the thing. It's like, what I found, especially with the Gunther beating John Cena, if they put something out there and the dirt sheets keep on saying, Sami Zayn deserves to be world champion, Sami Zayn should win the Royal Rumble, you better believe that shit's going to fucking happen. He's putting it out there through his dirt sheet bots, and they will make that shit happen. It's predictive programming.
Oh, they absolutely will. Absolutely. It's they're letting you know what the plan is. At least now, unless the fans speak up, what the plan is. But I want to play something right now, if that's cool. It's a 4-second clip.
Okay.
Of the post show. Ready?
Go for it.
All right, hold up. Triple H is being interviewed.
His sort of farewell run for this sort of farewell run.
They're chanting, "We want AEW."
What the? You're making him Jones for AEW, man. What the hell? The hell?
It's right. Fucking come here. Fucking Continental Classics. Bangers. Fucking bangers.
Women tag team matches. Ah!
But at least with Tony Khan, he'll give you hot chicks doing sexy things. He'll do that. If you're like an Attitude Era fan, he'll at least from time to time give you that. Triple H gives you fucking Rhea Ripley shaking her tattooed butt cheeks to the fucking front, to the crowd of marks. That's what you get over WWE.
You don't want to see Rhea and Io making out on live TV? What are you getting? No, we're straight.
We're straight. I don't want to see, Io with her fucking melted elf face, lesing out with Rhea looking like a fucking, roided up trans Marilyn Manson. No, I got standards, damn it.
That's the thing. It's like these fans online may jack off for the women that you jack off to, but normal people don't, bro. Normal people look at these women and they're like, dude, where's Trish Stratus? Where's Sable? Where's chicks like that? That's what they want.
Shit, at this point, I'd settle for the NXT chicks.
Yeah.
But no, Triple H is like, all right, Jordan Grace, get butt naked on TV.
Hey, if we see Jordan Grace in a bra and panties match with like Jay Cargill, we're fucked, man. We're fucked. So, it should delight you to hear that they're test marketing doing intergender tag team matches. So Damian Priest is teaming up with Rhea Ripley against like, I want to say it's like CM Punk and AJ or some shit, but no, they're trying to do more intergender matches coming forward. So it's gonna get worse.
The mixed match challenge.
Yes, but worse. So Garza was saying Zayn is only popular in Canada and Saudi Arabia. And even then, I think that a lot of the Canadians are turning on him. I don't think because even at the last Montreal show, he didn't get pops like he used to. Like, he used to get, like, thunderous pops. Now, I think even the fans are like, yeah, you're too much of a fucking whiny lib even for us, you know? And we had to deal with Justin Trudeau. You know, they're like, we're done with that shit.
The Canadians like, we've thought about it, and, like, get the fuck out of here, you fucking hoser.
Yeah, get out. Get
out of here. Get out of here.
So
fucking Ginger Harry Mark.
Well, and he's teasing that he wants to do a Michael Jackson gimmick online. Fuck it. If you're going to be the, like, Canadian Muslim ginger fucking Santana Jackson, fucking go for it, man. It's something. I'm cool with it.
Shimoda. Billie Jean is not my lover.
It could work, man. I think it could work. So, King Marcus said, Tony Khan is thinking, my time is now! Dave! You with the sun! Fans are fucking chatting about everyone! Fucking big nose, fucking bald asshole!
You about fucking chat. Now they can see some really fucking great wrestling, like Toshihiro Umino versus Kenny Omega in a fucking 5-star banger.
And then you see like him do an interview with Ariel Helwani. He's got the HBO Max hat on, and he's like, "Yeah, it feels so fantastic to see the fans chanting my name in AEW, and we're number one in cable on TBS, only at 3:00 in the morning. But hey, it's still something."
I love how Tony Khan is like, there's never an in between. It's always like one or the other. It's always like,
well, we're putting on fantastic bangers. Hechicero and Bandito had a really great match.
And then when he gets really excited, he's like, yeah, fuck right, damn right, fuck you, watch AEW.
It's like Brian on weed and Dave on coke are his two settings. Just flips the switch and you get one or the other.
Switch in his back. Yeah, fuck you. All right, calm down.
And, so in the fourth quarter, we sold approximately 2 tickets. Yeah, business is a little bit down. Oh my.
And that's what we see with Tony. But good for Tony. If it helps him out with his shitty product, so be it. He's still booking way too much fucking Continental Classics, too much Kyle Fletcher, too much Speedball Mike Bailey. Too much Kevin Knight. The people he puts over, it's like, who is this for besides you, bro?
That's it. It's for it's like we can't even like conceive of it. But like, okay, if because we know Tony Khan's not jacking off. He's asexual. We've proven it. Damn it, we've got the proof.
He's with like Dave a Ken doll down there. Yeah.
With Dave Meltzer, like, yeah, keep booking that shit, Tony. Oh yeah. We know what Dave wants. Come on.
And the marks get so offended when we say that. They're like, did you know that these guys think that we have sexual orgasms when we watch wrestling matches?
Yes!
Bro, I'm not even joking. I'll show you something on the news. So Kenny was on Being the Elite wearing one of his goofy Christmas sweaters, and they did an up-close shot of what was on his phone, and it was like, Young Bucks take Ozempic, what was it? Okada gay porn. I'm not even joking, bro. This is the same guy that dresses up as girls from Street Fighter.
Oh yeah. So what's wrong with having a little gay Okada porn on my phone? Oh yeah.
You do you, bro. You do you. It's not even a joke anymore. We're actually like, dude, everything we say happens. We just may be joking. Who knows? Maybe Dave Meltzer and Kenny are like hardcore gay lovers. Who knows?
They probably are. They probably are. I mean, you see, like, has Dave ever given Kenny not a 5-star match?
Dude, even when Kenny Omega was wrestling a blow-up doll, he gave it 5 stars.
They would probably be like, yeah, Kenny had a 3-star match, but he made up for it in the bedroom.
Well, you see, it was only a 3-star match with the mob, but those other 2 stars he made up after sex.
All over my face.
Wait, you gotta understand, his name, the Butthole Cleaner. It's a double entendre. Yeah.
If you know, you know.
All right.
And see, real quick, I gotta head out real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, you do that, man. So yeah, what we were saying, if you guys just tuning in, John Cena got unbelievably embarrassed and is going out. All they have left now, when you really think about it, is a guy like Braun Breaker. Will Braun be used right? I really hope so. I will say he looked impressive in that promo that he did on Raw. This is the Braun that I want to see. He was even saying, if I'm going to see CM Punk, I don't want to see the happy baby face CM Punk, the one that poses with the wrestlers and is always waving in the photos. He literally said a lot of shit that we said, even coming down to the fact that you got a guy who plays the most straight edge wrestler on the roster and he looks like the biggest crackhead on the roster. And when you watch that segment, you can see Paul Heyman doing his best to cover up the smile. You could see Logan trying out the corpse on screen. So I'm just so glad to see Braun Breaker using our shit on TV, man. Hey, anything you want to use against CM Punk, please use it all. You have free rights and privilege. Please do it. So, if they do Braun right, let's see what happens. Trick Williams, I don't really have a lot of hope in him because of who's leading the company. Trick at NXT, he's going to be treated like gold because of Shawn Michaels, but unfortunately, Triple H and Shawn are two distinctly different bookers. Even Obafemi, I'm not even too prideful about Obafemi getting called up and being used right. Seriously, how would Triple H use a guy like that? Hasn't given him a gimmick. I mean, he probably would have him used as a bruiser, but even then, probably wouldn't do anything with him. Probably would put him in a shitty tag team with Omos, I could see, and just not do anything with them. Anybody who's a black level talent, and I got heat for this too. I got Montez Ford blocked me for this. I tried saying, people like Angelo Dawkins, people like Montez Ford, they should have stepped it up in the company by now, especially Montez. For the longest time, people were saying that Montez Ford would be the guy. They're like, okay, out of all these people in NXT, Montez Ford should be the guy. And we tried letting them know, hey, Montez, you have all the talent in the world. Your skin color's holding you back. And that's not us saying that. That's Triple H's, how he books. And that became something that Montez got offended. And it's so frustrating. Like, dude, we're not trying to make this a race thing. He is. We want black talent to get pushed. We say all the time we want top-level black talent to get pushed, especially what he did with Bobby Lashley. Unfortunately, though, we're trying to say people like Trick Williams, people like Obafemi, if you have any faith in them in NXT, they're not going to be booked the same on the main roster, and don't be surprised. Just don't be surprised.
No, don't be surprised. I mean, you know what to expect. You know exactly what to expect. I'm just checking out more of social media. See what's going on here. Okay, loud AEW chants. And then Triple H has the balls to say, I always do what's right for the business. Fuck you, Notes, man.
I do what's right for myself. Douche. I am the business. There is no business without me.
I'm the guy.
Isn't that sad? The guy who works with the guy who works with the guy is now the guy. The fuck?
What a douchebag. And then he had so Triple H responds to the you fucked up chants. I'm disappointed. I thought you guys would be louder than that. What a fucking douche.
In other words, he's loving it. He might have been embarrassed at ringside, but now he's trying to cover it up with like, I love the hate. I'm going to embrace it. That's what it is.
Triple H, if you're a wrestler, that's one thing. If you're the booker, that's another. What a fucking idiot. You're not a wrestler anymore. You probably want to be because you're a fucking mark, Triple H, but you're the booker now. You're running creative. When they're burying a wrestler, that's one thing, but when they're burying creative, that's another. That affects ticket sales.
He doesn't care. This is a guy, he's not going to let that heart condition stop him. It almost killed him. He's not going to let it stop him from fucking shoving his big ass nose in the camera every opportunity he gets. For all of us all of the fans out there that got mad that we're saying Triple H is a glory hog, he's fucking proven it. And his fucking sarcastic petty tweets are not proving it any better. He's a buffoon.
He's a buffoon, and doing this shit, it's only going to make it worse. That's what he doesn't realize. It's pride cometh before the fall.
He's Icarus. He's flying so close to the sun right now.
If anybody with the brain was around him, they'd say to him, dude, fucking stop it. You're not a wrestler. It's not the same. If you're the head of creative, it's the difference between like, why, it's like if Vince was a wrestler versus like Vince running creative. There's a reason why so many people fucking hate him. But even then, Vince owned the fucking company. Triple H doesn't own the company. He's replaceable. They could fire him like that if they really needed to. TKO, that was what I'm talking about. This is the problem, is that if this manifests in a drop in ticket sales, he's gone. He's gone. They can't afford to lose money.
But that's the thing. Well, that's what doesn't get pointed out enough. We try to point it out to these fucking brain dead marks who believe the lies of constant sellouts, good ratings. They believe this shit, and they don't pay attention to WrestleNomics. They don't pay attention to the failing attendances. I mean, we've been showing it on our show for Raw, SmackDown, for Dynamite, for all of the big companies. Embarrassing turnouts because they keep on feeding them work rate garbage. Work rate garbage never has drawn, and you will keep on drawing less people. A big TV deal, TNA, I'm looking at you, is not going to fucking save the, oh, you got twice the eyeballs now. No. Doesn't matter that you'll get twice the eyeballs watching you. It's going to be some fucking access numbers.
This is crazy. I mean, like, I'm looking at I completely agree with you. It's like they're going to get the people who run TNA don't understand the problem with the creative team. Like, that's one problem. And I completely agree. Like, unless they change the creative team, you're just going to get a product that sinks after the 350,000 viewer realm era debut. It's like they're probably going to debut with about 350,000, 400,000 somewhere between there, and then just drop right back down because it's the creative.
Well, how crazy is it, too, that a hardcore TNA supporter like Matt Hardy is talking about the bad creative in Hunter and Tommy? When he's talking about it, that's a bad thing, man. He's trying to let everybody know, and I'm sure there's a lot of wrestlers that got pissed off with NXT taking their spot in TNA. I'm sure that was them basically letting upper management know, hey, we don't like this fucking shit that you're doing right now. This Triple H booking is going to fuck up morale.
Yeah. No, it really is, and they don't understand that. Now, like, as an aside, would it be okay if I read out, like, all the quotes that was shouted at Triple H from the crowd? Would that be cool?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, here are them. Okay. Quote, you fucked up. Quote, Baldy. Quote, we don't care. Quote, we want Vince. Quote, LA Knight. Quote, fuck you, Baldy.
Love it.
Quote, AEW. Unbelievable. Triple douche he could fucking shield us off any way he wants. He could try to no sell it. At the end of the day, he knows he fucked up. And there's no way you're gonna you can't fix this. You can't fix this other than leaving. You gotta go, Triple H. You gotta leave. You gotta step down.
Let's hope that happens, man. This shows you right here the fans are finally fucking tired of it. And if you thought it was bad enough when I was talking about Gunther and all the people that was hating on him there, if they're saying this right after John Cena retired, this is big. I'm telling you, it's only going to get worse with Brock Lesnar's retirement, with Roman Reigns' retirement. He's going to piss off a lot of people, bro.
He's going to piss off a lot of people, and he doesn't realize what he's done. Like, that's the funny thing in all this. Like, he's trying to fucking no-sell this like a wrestler would. He doesn't know what the fuck he's done. He's such a fucking stupid, buffoonish douchebag that he's too fucking insulated and protected to know the damage that he's just fucking done to himself. He doesn't get it.
I look at this as almost a Triple H is a bad booker on John Cena and his retirement. I mean, what he has done, and you can look at it like that if you want. And in a lot of ways, what he has done is he has completely devalued anybody who can bring money to the company. And that's my biggest problem with him, is I don't care about your petty booking, whatever, dude. All bookers have a little bit of inconsistencies about them or a little bit of pettiness. Vince Russo is not one of them, but most do. Even Tony. Shit. It's the way it goes. But at the same time, though, what I want you to do is I want you to do what you can to help out the company. And I want people to see that this guy books for himself. He doesn't care about money. He doesn't care about bringing in fans. He cares about booking for himself. It's disgusting.
Because, I mean, I know we've said it before, but he's protected. He feels like there's no fuck up big enough that will be too big to get him out of there. He feels protected by Nick Khan. Like, Nick Khan is a big fucking part of this.
Well, that's the thing, too, is Nick Khan is well hated. When even Oscar De La Hoya is talking shit about him, that shows you that this guy is not doing anything to make anybody happy.
But let's get conspiratorial. You want to get a little bit conspiratorial right now?
Uh-huh.
All of this is happening right now. Right as they're getting ready to sell to the Saudis, Vince has this other company set up, and Triple H is like, and he can't be this stupid. Like, you would think that. Could it be that Triple H is doing everything he can to get buried so that they have an excuse to fire him before the sale?
I think he's getting his shit in. I think he's doing everything he can to get his shit in and put over his guys because of the loyalty they had in NXT. It has nothing to do with bringing in fans or anything. He's getting his shit in for the loyalty.
Because his ego.
for sure. Hot Man was talking about Conrad, the mortgage guy, and he said, I like it. Feels like when Taker's Mania streak ended. Same feeling for me. What say you? Do you like it? No, I don't like it, Conrad.
They're that out of touch. They're that out of touch.
Fucking disgusting, man.
Like, I'm sorry to interrupt, man, but it feels to me like this is why Bischoff and all of them are out of touch.
Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing, man. They keep on putting over shit that they think is going to resonate with everybody else and not realize that, no, the shit that you like, everybody else is dumping on it.
They don't get it.
No, not at all.
So, I mean, it's crazy. Oh, good.
Hold up. So John Alba says, this dipshit says, they just elevated Gunther into legendary status.
Oh my, what a fucking retard. Oh my God.
Hold up. God. It gets better. Glenn Gilberti said,
in theory, in reality, everyone is just mad at the way the finish was booked. Gunther will brag about tapping him out. Someone will come out and challenge him. Adam Pearce will make a match on the spot, and nothing on the show will have changed.
What does it fucking do going forward, Glenn? Do you think, okay, you build, let's hypothetically say this builds up Gunther. Is Gunther going to be able to give the rub to anybody? That's not how this works, Glenn.
He's not looking at the bigger picture. It's just...
No.
It's such selfish booking that they're sticking up for. This does nothing to help out anybody.
This is Exhibit A as to why veteran wrestlers should not be bookers. This is why, I would even like if that incorporates Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy into that, then so fucking be it. Now it doesn't, but if it has to, then if that has to be the case, then that has to be the case. Because I'm sorry, veteran wrestlers should not be bookers. They are the fucking worst. They are so egotistical and out of touch that this is what you get. Now people are gonna be, oh, it's not a big deal, so who cares? Who cares? We're talking about people who paid $2,000 are booing Triple H and the creative.
More than that, even. There's a lot of people that paid a lot of money, whether it be through meet and greets, hotel packages, whatever, to see Cena wrestle for the very last time. They flied out all the way to DC to go see that. Even JD was saying Triple H being booed multiple times tonight when he came out to celebrate with John Cena is the picture-perfect interpretation of what everyone thought of his creative in 2025, and he laughs about it. So even JD is pointing out the grandiose ego of this man. Never thought I would have seen it happen, man. Very strange.
He had to do it because he sees the reaction. The grifters like him see the reaction. They see how unpopular this was, and he's got to get in on it because like he wants the fucking money. He wants his dipshit audience to fucking give him money. And hey, look, he's doing what he has to do. But you know what, JD? Be fucking honest for once in your fucking life.
No, for real. And it's just so disgusting to see him still... You know, people still keep up the grift, like Glenn Gilberti, perfect example, keeping up the grift. John Alba keeping up the grift for what? For what?
Access. For access.
But still, man.
Because if I'm correct, John Alba is one of the dirt sheet guys.
He is. He's one of the few that actually gets backstage.
Yep. There you go. They know. They know that, and Glenn Gilberti probably wants to have FSW be part of the fucking, what's it called? The Performance Center recruit thing. What's it called? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, you're talking about the PC?
The PC, but it's the fucking, it's like if you're like, it's like the PC has like indie wrestling promotions that are a part of it. Oh, what's it called? The fucking...
Oh, you're talking about the fucking ID system.
Yes, the WWE
waste
ID
of time.
system.
Complete waste of fucking time.
Complete waste of time. And I think a lot of that, I think that's what they're thinking. They're probably thinking of it from like a veteran wrestler Mark perspective. It's like, yeah, they're whining and complaining now, but in 2 months from now, they're all going to be buying tickets. We're seeing less tickets being sold, Glenn. We're seeing less people watching the show than before. So I don't know. Like, I wouldn't be so like high and mighty and egotistical about that.
Okay, so what was it? Jesse Ventura said, if he won the championship 17 times, that means he lost it 17 times. And who would want to brag about that?
What?
You would think Jesse Ventura would be sticking up for this shit. Is he trying to get his job back?
Damn it, I need my job back. I need to get the hell out of Mexico and go back to Minnesota.
Bro, the amount of hashtag Triple H hashtag Fire Triple H I'm seeing on here is fucking awesome. I'm loving seeing this response.
It's great. I love it.
Oh, you got WrestleMania saying, Gunther gonna collecting retirements like Infinity Stones.
And what's it gonna do for the guy?
It's gonna put over nobody. I mean, we saw this happen with Cody. That's what you've seen this happen before with Cody Rhodes. Nobody goes over. Nobody gets better.
Nobody gets better. But you know what's funny? Like I'm on X right now. I type in WWE into the search bar. You know what the first tweet to come up is?
What's up?
It's a picture of like Triple H says Osama bin Laden says Triple H is literally the worst thing that ever happened to WWE. Cena deserve better.
Right. Dude, even the coach was saying, I hated it. Taker to me, Conrad was never a crowd favorite like John, or more so with the kids at Make-A-Wish. I thought it would have been awesome to see those same kids who lost their minds in Toronto when he got turned heel to be able to say he has one more go crazy moment on the last night. It would have hurt no one, exactly, and certainly not Gunther if they got creative with other old rivals coming in to help him. There could have been so much more to be done, and even Coach sees that. It's so frustrating seeing people still grift for this lazy shit booking.
They want access. They want to get that job at WWE because they know how petty and vindictive and spiteful Triple H is. They know what a piece of shit Triple H is. They know, which is why they're all having to walk on eggshells and they're all having to be super fucking careful because they want to have access. Well, I don't give a fuck about access. I'm gonna speak the real, and you can believe that we're gonna be honest about Triple H's booking and WWE's booking, AEW's booking, every company's booking going forward.
Well, that's the thing, is Triple H doesn't want honesty. He wants people to suck his dick and grift. That's what he wants. And it's just so sad seeing people, so many in the industry, these veterans too, the people who we should be looking up to, the people that should be telling the rest of the industry, hey, you're fucking up. But we saw what happened when Undertaker tried to do that. What happened? He got fucking buried by these fans. But not only the fans, but by these young dipshit wrestlers who think that they know better. And we seen him, what happened? He tucked his tail in. Now all wrestlers are doing that shit. They saw what happened to Undertaker, and they're like, okay, now we all gotta be the fucking bitch and put over pussy-ass terrible wrestling.
I have a little bit, it's just what they do, and it's a shame, but I have an update.
Please.
Go to trending on X.
Okay.
It moved up from 8 to number 6. Vince.
And I'm not to be that guy for any Jey Uso fans in the chat, but how is it that Fade and Wrestling Picks and Clips and many other big accounts have made fun of the fact that Jey Uso is drunk on camera at a live event and he still has a fucking job? How is this possible?
This is a publicly traded company. You have this retard coming out drinking. Yeah, man. That's it. Fine, I'm tired.
I don't fucking get. Well, here's what trips me out about Jey Uso is that this guy, and even Jimmy's got the DUI pass. Jay has been drunk on camera so many fucking times. Aren't you supposed to be a kids company now? Yet I see fucking Cody Rhodes and Damian Priest doing Wheatley vodka meetups. It's like this company has a severe identity crisis.
It really does. Like they'll let the wrestlers come out there drunk. I mean, come on. Like how can you allow that? How can you allow that and be a publicly traded company? Come on.
Dude, even Santa, the Santa wrestling tweet thing is saying, fuck Triple H.
Wow. Nice.
This is just cool, just getting a look in live time at all these people just hating Triple H for his absolutely awful, just fans chanting AEW at Triple H. Did you ever think you would see that in any fucking reality?
Dude, the fucking, like, I got, can I read that Elite Rockers list again?
Yes, please.
You fucked up. This is what they chanted at Triple H. Okay, when Triple H is doing the post-show sit-down with Maggle Cole and everybody else, he sits down. This is in person to Triple H. Okay, you fucked up. Baldy, we don't care. We want Vince. LA Knight, fuck you, Baldy, AEW.
Even Brandy is talking about Cody. She said, where did all the hate come from? Or where did all that blood come from? I'm just trying to enjoy my Saturday, for Pete's sake. It's a fucking wrestling match, you know? What do you expect?
Yeah, like, come on. Like, what are they expecting here? I got to see more of this shit. Okay, Vince, I want to see.
Tribal wrestling. Triple H gets loudly booed. Well deserved. Oh, I love it. Oh,
nice.
Oh, I love it. And just look at the smirk and the redness, the embarrassment on his face.
Yeah, this didn't piss me off. Not at all. I'm not bad at all. Fucking marks.
You live by the sword, Triple H. You die by the mark sword. That's what happens.
That's great. And we were the ones 2 years ago to predict that the crowd was going to turn on Triple H. We knew.
We tried telling you guys. We tried letting you know that this work rate shit, it doesn't work for the longest time. We tried telling you that these work rate fans, the most they can stand is about 2 to 3 years of shitty Triple H booking before they finally snap out of the haze. Some are still in the haze. Some are still faking the funk to keep their viewers or whatever. No, we keep it real 100%. Always have since NXT sucks. So, Garza was saying, I thought Karrion Kross would have been like Bray Wyatt since he passed. Like The Fiend, every opponent Kross faced, their personalities changed, they turn heel. There's a lot of opportunity, but like Kross even said, CM Punk coming back kind of got in the way of his plans with Roman Reigns and what they had planned for him. I'm sure that they had something good for him at one time. Speaking of, I'm not sure if you saw Kross' most recent tweet, but he said Orlando 2026 TikTok. What do you think he means by that?
Orlando. Well, that's where WWE Performance Center is. No, Tony Khan's in Jacksonville. Never mind.
Jacksonville, yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, AEW is doing a show in Orlando in January, so who knows?
You know who is too? TNA.
A TNA to me wouldn't be so far-fetched. I know a lot of people say, no, not a chance. Don Callis isn't there, number one. And number two, new management. Number three, you also got to look at the fact, too, that his buddies Vincent and Dutch are over there. It would make all the sense in the world to bring them over as a stable, but have Vincent and Dutch kind of warm everybody up first,
No, I totally agree with that. And honestly, I think if I were to make a prediction, like a stamp, like right now, like where Kross is going to be, I think by next year, Kross is going to be in TNA, and you'll see him at the Rumble probably. Not win it, but he'll be in the Rumble because they'll bring in those TNA guys into the Rumble,
Too.
Or maybe not, who knows?
We might have covered this, just reiterate it. Boycott WWE if you haven't already. Boycott it. Cancel Peacock, cancel Netflix, especially Netflix. Netflix, besides Stranger Things and Cobra Kai, there's really nothing to watch on there. Maybe the Diddy doc, but besides that, there is nothing to fucking watch on that shit show. Binge Stranger Things and then fucking cancel your membership, Nah, and even with Peacock doesn't have the best selection either.
No.
And it's not like they're going to have much live shows on Peacock after this SNME, from what I understand. So what real reason do you have to really subscribe to either?
I mean, really none. I mean, like, what are you going to, like, if you're a WWE fan and you're subscribed to Peacock for WWE, what are you going to be subscribed to, like, when they move the library over, when they move it off of Peacock? What is there to sub to? Oh, Saturday Night Main Event? Like, no. Like, what, like, are you really going to sub for that?
Well, that's the frustrating thing, too, is like for anybody that were looking for any Raws on the Peacock library, a lot of them have just been moved off. All I can find is like Raw highlights now. No full-length shows. So I think a lot of them, they were trying to either move over to Netflix or over to YouTube as part of the vault, because I heard a lot of the shit was going to get added to the YouTube vault. Either way, at the same time, why are you subscribing to Peacock and Netflix? Not the best movies, not the best shows. I mean, if you're just doing it for wrestling, you have no other reason now.
Well, and but what we do, like if you absolutely have to, if you feel like you have to, get Walmart Plus. It could, like, Peacock, and Paramount Plus comes with a Walmart Plus membership, and you could flip flop back and forth between, like, it's like one or the other, but you can change it whenever you want. So as soon as, like, after tonight, I'm gonna switch it back to Paramount Plus.
Yeah, that way you can keep up with like Beavis and Butthead, South Park. And even when UFC starts streaming next year, it's a good way to just keep up. But yeah, if you have Walmart Plus, it's definitely worth it too.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. So DB for Life was saying, Noseman should have been fired after the curtain call. This is something that we pointed out for a long time, but he did a lot of groveling and dick sucking to keep his job. He did what he had to do. He was the one that had to go backstage and apologize for everybody, especially after they pulled that shit. He was the one that had to apologize because he was still there. Sean didn't have to apologize. Even though he's a big-time player in the company, he didn't have to do shit. No, Triple H was the official apology guy for everybody. So, yeah, just...
He was the punching bag.
He was the punching bag. Well, it's a shame, too, because you could see even back then how the wrestlers looked at him. Like, how Martha Hart treated him. A lot of people looked at him as a scumbag, and that perception hasn't changed. If anything, it's probably gotten worse.
Oh, it absolutely has. And, like, it's just such a shame to see so many, like, veteran wrestlers sucking up to this. Like, if there's ever a reason to, like, not ever trust or defend a veteran wrestler, Exhibit A. Like, here you go.
Well, that's the thing too. Is like we originally wanted to give Triple H the benefit of the doubt. We actually, when he signed Cross and Scarlett, we gave him a thank you video. We're like, thank you for signing these talents and giving them a spotlight, and he treated them really well for a while up until the Adam Cole bullshit. But no, it's like, it sucks to see what he's done with the company and the people that he's put over, even though they make the company no money. He's really done nothing to make any stars, to make the company money, or to even make himself look good in the long run. It's all been self-sabotage at the expense of millions and millions of fans. Very frustrating.
It is very frustrating. It's frustrating to see. Really was frustrating for us is to see him like doing shitty booking even back 2 years ago, and no one called him out on it. Everyone was sucking his dick, even when he was burying Bray Wyatt.
The only people to actually call out, and I really wish our name would get brought up, but whatever. Only people to call out Triple H for his bad booking for the longest time and his detriment over a long period of time with how he was booking was us and Vince Russo. That's it. Mm-hmm. That is it. Nobody fucking else. Not Glenn Goldberg, not Conan, nobody, not Cornette. Nobody else was mentioning that his style of booking was detrimental to the company. We said this style of booking is going to tune people out. Don't be dissuaded by all the banger lovers online. They don't represent the populace. We tried telling you that. We tried telling you that X is a smoke show. They don't want to listen. Finally, now they're learning.
They're learning because it's actually affecting the people. Like the people in attendance were saying that they were the ones chanting that.
Yeah, I mean, just the people in attendance, when they're that jaded and that pissed off that they felt like they got fucked over, I'm surprised Triple H wasn't being pelted with trash. He was lucky he was only getting AEW, Vince McMahon, and booze. It could have been so much worse for him. He's going to feel it, though. He's going to feel the hate from this disrespect, because a lot of people were already calling him out for how he disrespected John Cena. Only the fucking biggest grifters of the grifters were saying that John Cena had a great match with Dominic. Only the greatest grifters. Nobody can put this shit over.
No, but wait, and you're going to see assholes like Bischoff saying, I don't know, I thought it was a great ending to Cena's career. When they say that, post in the comment section, there's a difference between a wrestler getting booed and the booker getting booed.
That's the thing, too. It's like we've seen bookers get booed before, but nothing like this. Especially with somebody who was as beloved as Triple H. That's the big thing we got to point out. Because the fans, they were under that spell for the longest time. Two-time Booker of the Year. They really thought Triple H was indeed the best Booker of the Year because Dave Meltzer said so. That's all it took for them. And a lot of people are starting to realize Dave Meltzer has very awful taste in pro wrestling. Triple H has even worse taste in pro wrestling. And they're doing nothing to make any stars, doing nothing to bring in any money, and anybody who they could have had as a top-level star. Like, the most frustrating thing to me is, look how long it took for LA Knight fans to finally catch on and realize Triple H don't like LA Knight. How fucking long did it? 3 fucking years. For 3 years, we tried telling you he does not like Eli Drake. He will not do shit with him. He wouldn't do shit with him when he was Shawn Ricker back in NXT. He had his fat boy Bill DeMott fucking treat him like shit. Look what he does with him now. He could have been champion fucking 2 to 3 years ago. But no, can't pull the trigger on him. Oh, he's going to cool down. He's going to cool down. He doesn't. So what do? You write him off TV from Bronson. That's what you do.
That's what they're going to do. We know what they're going to do. We know what Triple H is going to do going forward. He's going to try to like roll with this and claim it. Oh, he's getting heel heat. No, dude, this ain't the fucking heel heat you want, bro.
Well, he's fucking himself over like this. You got to realize how bad this is in the long run. That it's something that it's really going to fuck with him. It's really going to cause a lot of damage in the company. He needs to be aware of this, that this isn't just something where the fans are going to forget about it. It's going to get worse because you know that he's not done. When he's talking about having retirement tours for Chris Jericho, retirement tours for Brock, probably a retirement tour for Rey Mysterio, retirement tour for Roman Reigns, he's going to do exactly what he did to John Cena, but probably worse for the other guys. I'm just waiting for the LA Knight retirement tour. Imagine how bad that's going to be.
Oh God, he won't get one. LA Knight's not going to get it. That's going to be, if Triple H somehow keeps his job next year, that's going to be his big rabbit in the hat that he's going to pull out. Oh, Chris Jericho retirement tour, Brock Lesnar retirement tour, and that's what he's going to do. But you can't put this much of a sour taste in people's mouth and do retirement tours. You can't do that, especially when you fucking botched the Cena retirement tour. Okay, what are you going to do for Brock Lesnar's retirement tour? Like, how badly are you going to fucking botch that? How badly are you going to botch the Chris Jericho retirement tour?
Right, and just to see hypocrites like CM Punk, after he talked about sucking bloody Saudi dick, him being brought to tears, and John Cena saying, "Oh, that brought me to tears," seeing him apologize to Saudi Arabia. I'm like, come on, man. This is not the Cena that we know. He's putting on a front. He's taken this with a shit-eating grin, and he shouldn't have to. He should be saying, "I'm John motherfucking Cena. Treat me like the star that I am."
That's what he should be saying, but he didn't because he's a corporate guy. That's the problem with Cena. He probably looked at it as like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to Hollywood, and I'll do the fucking WWE fucking sponsor bullshit thing to make some extra cash on the side.
I mean, look at. Well, I'm sorry. Go for it.
Because I'm thinking that maybe Cena and look, I think Cena and Vince are talking on the down low. Things are being explained to one another. Things are being said to one another, and I think I think Cena knows what's going to happen.
That's why he probably signed a 5-year deal.
Yep.
So he knows if he wants to come back, he can come back.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's an ambassador deal. It's money on the side. I grant that. But,
bro,
maybe Cena knows something that we don't know about what's going to happen.
Maybe too drunk Jey Uso got a little too fucking tipsy and revealed a secret that John Cena told him that he shouldn't be telling other people. Hey, John ain't retired. He coming back. Yeet.
What is alcohol like often referred to as?
True serum.
Boom.
Just saying.
Thanks, Jey Uso. Now, normally I would clown on you for getting too drunk, calling you too drunk Uso, and being out there and fucking, acting the fool. But in this instance, I appreciate the honesty. I appreciate that you were being candid with the audience and telling them, "Yeah, man, I know what's really going on. He's coming back when Vince comes back." Oh shit, did I say that? Oh, sorry, Hunter. Please don't fire me.
Damn it, we need Jey Uso versus Ric Flair in a vodka on a pole match. Right away.
Vodka bottle on a pole match.
Be fucking awesome. The winner gets to drunk drive home. I'm joking.
I'm saying it right now. I'll fucking drive the shit out of that car 100 miles an hour down the freeway drunk as fuck. Woo!
I'm sorry, but if you don't remember it, seeing Edge make fun of drunk Ric Flair pull over the guy on the side of the freeway and beat his ass was fucking fantastic.
Oh my god, that was amazing. If you haven't, you simply got the Flair robe on.
Oh, good times, man. So Clark Herman was saying Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 21 happened when I was in high school. One of my all-time favorite WrestleMania matches. I was rooting for Shawn, but I deep down didn't care who won because it was a good match with good wrestlers. That's what we miss nowadays, is when there were wrestlers that were so fucking good at their craft that you had a hard time choosing who you wanted to win. And don't get me wrong, there's some matches nowadays that we see that are like that, very few and far between, where we're, rooting for both guys. I mean, let's say, like, if Logan Paul and Braun Breaker ever happen, yeah, we're going to be rooting for both guys. LA Knight put him in the mix, yeah, we're going to be rooting for both guys. But yeah, back then, at that talent level that they had, man, so many top-level major stars, legitimate. When we talk about stars, because people throw around the word star too much, talk about Rhea Ripley being a star, talk about Seth Rollins being a star. No. Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, The Rock, RVD, Undertaker, Jericho. These were stars, bro.
Well, and they carried themselves like stars. They had the charisma of stars. The people now, they don't have either. They don't look like stars. They don't act like stars. They don't have star-like charisma. They got nothing. They're just these fucking dried out husks of wrestlers that go out there and put on flippy-flop banger work rate matches for the dorks. That's what they fucking do. Like you can't make a lot of them into stars. There are some who you can. Like Tiffany Stratton, Braun Breaker, all them. You can't make Ilya Dragunov into a star. You can't make fucking Gunther into a star. You can't make who's one of the new fucking you can't make Sami Zayn into a star.
I'm sorry. I know a lot of people are behind Ethan Page in NXT. he's just a Canadian ripoff Miz. I'm sorry.
Who are we talking? Ethan Page?
Yeah. Yeah, he's okay, but people are overhyping the fuck out of him. As for Gunther, well, here's what really tripped me out. Gunther came out to the biggest match of his career looking unbelievably fucking bored. He looked like he was waiting in line at the DMV. I'm like, bro, you should be unbelievably grateful to be John Cena's last match. He should have come out hyped up, screaming at the crowd, just eating up the fucking heel chants, all this shit. Instead, he just is like, just going through the motions, even though he fucking won.
What a piece of shit! Like, it's like is that all you're like? John Cena literally is tapping out to you in the fucking last match of his career, and the most you could do is come out looking bored. What a fucking asshole!
He should be so fucking grateful to even have the opportunity to face a talent the level of John Cena, let alone fucking beat him, dude. Disrespectful and stupid. But Izimo was saying Gunther has the charisma of a blank paper. Fire Triple H. This is the most frustrating thing, is he's supposed to be this top-level guy, the ultimate killer of all killers, the fucking last boss, the M. Bison of WWE. Yet he has no charisma. He doesn't take himself seriously in the gym. No. Really, all he did was lose the fat. He's just skinny Walter now. Who cares?
Yeah, he's just skinny fat now. Like, that's the problem with fucking Walter, is he sucks. I got more quotes.
Go for it.
And this is going to piss me off even more. So this is how delusional Triple H is. So he says at the press conference, "Tonight's the beginning of a whole new era in WWE. What you saw tonight, to me, was the dawning of a new era. The beginning of a whole new wave in the business."
This fucking idiot has had at least 8 eras since he started.
Right.
The fuck, everything's it's the reality era. Oh, it's the Renaissance era. Even this, he said, it's the Triple H era. I'm not even fucking joking. How many fucking eras do we have to go through?
He's having his little eras tour right now, like a fucking prima donna bitch. But no, it's like the new era is gonna fucking tank the company. They can't survive it, Triple H. That's the problem. Your new fucking jabronis from Black and Gold NXT, they ain't gonna carry this company forward. They can't.
Well, and even the talents that Shawn Michaels wants to be bigger stars, he's going to subvert them. People like Trick Williams, they're going to get subverted. People like Obafemi, they're going to get subverted. Anybody who you're hyping on, especially a male on the NXT roster, as being a top-level star, and they better get that huge push. There's so many people saying, Obafemi better get a fucking monster push when he comes to the main roster. How are you not aware of who's the fucking booker?
You know who the booker is. Like, you know what his deal is. You know.
Okay, I got to show the WWE stock price. $86.30.
It went down?
It went down. It went down.
Down. Okay, so is Triple H's booking affecting the stock price now?
Oh my god. This is just, it's too much. It's too much seeing all the internet turn against him finally, just about. There's a couple dick riders here and there, but they're thinning out, man. You thought that AEW's loyalty was strong? It's the reverse of that for Triple H now. All the loyal fans that he had are turning on him. He doesn't have anybody anymore, really. Conrad, the mortgage guy, doesn't fucking count. Glenn Gilberti does not fucking count. John Alba does not fucking count. Who does he have?
The only people he has are the ones sucking dick for access. That's it.
So fucking stupid. King Marcus said Triple H fatigue is real, always has been. Parasite of a man. Well, that's what's so frustrating, and we've tried to tell people for the longest time, is this guy, he is a tick. He is feeding on the popularity of WWE without giving anything in return. Nothing in return. He's just getting fat bloated. Literally looks like a fat bloated tick if you saw the fucking bikini photos of him and fucking Stephanie at the beach. I'm just saying. He needs to fucking slim down.
For his own fucking health. I mean, good God. He's blowing up.
Well, especially he talks about having a heart condition, man. How's that going to help your heart when you're looking like Dr. Robotnik, you know?
Right. I think he just let himself go and he doesn't realize it. They don't know what they've done. They don't know what they've done. At all.
True. Jordan Dennis was saying LA Knight will be dropping to Io Sky by August of or 6. Well, and keep in mind, TNA, they tried to embarrass the fuck out of him before. We heard about the stories with Bill DeMott, what he did in NXT training. He's never been a Triple H guy. Never. Like, in all his time. He's never been. People say, "Oh, well, look at what Vince did with him. He made him a manager." Well, at least he wouldn't have jobbed him out like this. At least he tried to give him a position where he could talk on the mic and save his body. He tried to give him some sort of prominent position, but unfortunately, fans look at, being a manager is a bad thing because of fucking dorks like Adam Cole turning down $1 million contracts.
It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. And Triple H is watching this right now. He's like, "LA Knight jobbing to Io Sky." All right, let me write that down. All right, LA Knight getting choked out to Io Sky at SummerSlam. Perfect. Thanks for the idea. Make sure you get an extra sized bottle of lotion. Get a whole fucking crate. I'm gonna be cranking out loads.
Is that what he's doing? Is he spite masturbating to the shit?
Oh yeah, jump him out.
This fucking, oh my god, Julian Weeks. Triple H said on the pre-show that 20 years from now we'll be watching an Obafemi retirement show. If that don't tell you, look what this retard says. If that don't tell you how high he is on Oba, then you're not paying attention.
What a fucking moron. Triple H does this shit all the time.
He didn't even win the match. Why are you putting him over? It ended in a fucking Drew McIntyre screw job. How are you happy about that?
Right. It's granted, it was like it didn't harm him, granted, but it didn't build him up into this like super imposing menace. No, if anything, like this is why you don't start them out in big feuds to begin with. You build them up with fucking local enhancement talent, like squashing jobbers. You build them up, build them up, build them up. That's what Vince did, and Vince knew what the fuck he was doing.
Well, it's as simple as what they did back in the day. You would put a big time guy up against a lower card guy to kind of give that guy the spotlight, but he would never beat him, and he would never have a 20-minute match with him, too, where you made the fucking top guard guy look weak like Triple H does. It would be a 5 to 10-minute match where he could get his shit in, but not look too dominant, you know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, no, Triple H is like, hey, I'm going to have Obafemi make my world champion look like shit, and I'm going to have Obafemi look like shit by having Drew McIntyre run in. He finds a way. He finds a way, I tell you.
He finds a way. The nose finds a way. And he found a way to fuck it up. Way to go, Nose Man.